Woke up this morning, everything's a mess. Chaos all around me, feeling so distressed. News is blaring, can't escape the sound. Wonder how the world turned upside down. Everywhere I look, it's madness and confusion. Feels like I'm trapped in a wild illusion. Trying to make sense, but it's all too much. Just one question on my mind and it's clutch. What the fuck is going on? Everything feels so wrong. Trying to find some clarity in this world of insanity. What the fuck, can't you see? We're all lost in this mystery. Trying to find some peace of mind in this chaos, what will we find? Scrolling through the feed, it's a circus show. Opinions flying high, facts sinking low. People fighting battles on their screens. In this digital age, what does it mean? Trying to keep up, but it's all so fast. Feels like I'm living in a whirlwind blast. Trying to stay calm, but it's all too much. Just one question on my mind and it's clutch. What the fuck is going on? Everything feels so wrong. Trying to find some clarity in this world of insanity. What the fuck, can't you see? We're all lost in this mystery. Trying to find some peace of mind in this chaos, what will we find? In the noise and confusion, we try to stay sane. In this world of madness, we feel the strain. But through the chaos, we'll find our way. Holding on tight, we'll seize the day. Every step we take, we face the unknown. In this crazy world, we're not alone. We'll find our strength, we'll rise above. In this wild ride, we'll spread the love. Through the highs and lows, we'll keep our fight. Searching for answers in the darkest night.
So, you guys, we're here. What is this? Look around Friday and find out. Man, I got a special guest tonight. Okay. I guess we can kind of turn the sound down. Is it going down? Fade out. There we go. Come on. Maybe. I think it's my first time. It's almost done. Okay. Another one of my crazy songs I wrote. Because, you know, it's what the fuck. Okay. It's almost done. Oh, we quit. But let me get back to my side. Here we go. Crazy. So the special guest I have, you guys all know her as Angelina, or you would know her too as Bad to the Bone. You're muted.
Oh, girl, I was texting. Okay. Wait. Okay.
Yeah, I will, babe.
Hey, what's up, Emmy? Sorry, girl. I was texting.
How you
My phone's been going
doing?
off all fucking day. I'm good. Mama Llama, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. See, my phone is just busy.
It is. God, I wonder why.
Yes. Once we get a lot of people in here, remind me to grab my phone because I need to read something.
Yeah, definitely. So, well, with the people that are in here now, let me go ahead and scroll up and say hello and welcome. Angela's in the house. Hey, Angela, thank you for being here. J Mac is also here. Welcome. We'll put that up there.
If my mom heard you
She's
call
been
me
convicted.
Angela, she would be like, her name is Angelina.
Oh, yeah, but I'm talking about this Angela.
Oh, sorry, Angela Kramer. Go ahead, Emmy. Keep going.
I haven't got to you yet. It was Angela, then it's J Mac, you know, and we're still going down the list. Still Angela's in the house. Welcome. Then we got Mr. Paris Solo. Hello, can you go? Hello, can you go? And then we got, because we got people over on your side too. I'm waiting to get there. And then Llama Mama became a new member on your side.
No, Mama Llama's been a member since.
Really?
Yeah, I started.
Is it my side?
For a year. I can't tell.
I thought
Mama Llama, is that for me or Emmy?
Yeah,
because wouldn't mine say how many months?
Yeah, well, unless if she missed a payment or something, then she had to. So then it would say you're a new member, and then you just refresh, and then it'll come back and tell you how many months. I don't fucking know.
Anyway, whoever it's
Oh,
to, thank you, Mama Llama.
yes, thank you so much. Just
Yes,
for
we.
supporting Angelina, you guys.
Yes, Emmy
So
just
what was
watched
I
that
saying?
video.
Very
Didn't you?
convenient,
What was it
Jason.
about, Emmy? I didn't watch it.
Okay, so I didn't fully watch it,
Hi,
but
everybody.
I didn't finish watching it. But at the beginning, he was talking about you know, that there's documents out there, but he's not going to show the documents. Okay. And he's like, sometimes you can't believe what you see. And these are court documents. Hey, J Mac, welcome to the
Hey,
show,
J-Mac,
babe.
my
And
fellow Yankee.
hey, Fawn, good to see you. Bad to the bone. Here's bad to the bone. Okay.
Hey,
And
ladies.
oh,
I always
whoa,
get
you're
excited
loud.
when J-Mac's on a live with us
I'll turn you down, babe. I got you.
because J-Mac
Yeah,
understands
you
me.
know what?
He's from
I got you,
Massachusetts.
babe. No, I don't have you. I can't turn you down.
Hey,
You have,
Steph.
there's cheesecakes in the house. Welcome. Fawn, I did say hello to Fawn. Hey, Fawn, how are you doing? Thank
Hi,
you for being
Fawn.
here. You know, I've always been saying this. Fawn, hey, Wicked,
Fawn is
welcome.
fond of us.
Yes. Well, they're, oh, the
I love
washer's going.
working.
There for the longest time. No highs for Jenna. Hey, Kiwi, welcome. So, and Misfit, good to see you. Fawn is one of those people where, she's a great supporter. Okay.
Hey,
And,
Janaya.
she would go places that I would not go to. But, she's one of those, hey, Wendy, good to see you. But she doesn't go in and she doesn't talk smack about other people. So that's what I've always respected about her. That I'm like, I don't care if you go to these other channels, because eventually great supporters end up learning from those channels they were supporting, and
Hey, can you hear
so
me?
yep, we hear you now.
All right.
Can you hear you? Can we
And
hear you? Can you hear? Where's
Fawn
the
has
beep?
always been a true supporter. So you guys, you know what? Hit her up. She'll follow you, especially if you do content. She does. She's been supporting me for years, and yes,
We love
I
you.
think
We love you, Fawn.
Fawn is yes. She's a good person, and I just wanted to say that and throw that out there. And Pam too. Yes, Pam. Pam is too. But Pam, you didn't support those other people. Just saying. Just saying. Angela's a great supporter too. So, it's Wendy here. Took me some time to figure this out. Oh, that's Wendy.
Hey, Wendy. I've been talking to Wendy today. How are you, girl?
So,
So what was the video about? Let us know. I don't
okay,
watch it, and I keep telling people don't send me stuff because I don't
yeah.
watch it.
Well,
Back,
Jay, what's your intake on
it
that
seemed
video?
like he was kind of backpedaling
Oh, you're loud.
and what?
Turn your mic down or sit back.
It seemed like he was like
There you go.
backpedaling and trying to prep his viewers and to not believe what they see, basically. Don't
And
believe
he
your own
doesn't
eyes.
discriminate on
He's not
people
showing
who
paperwork. Other
document.
people
But he's
are.
not. And what I don't understand.
And then he was assuring everybody that donated that the money will be done properly or he will refund it.
You know what's funny about that is he tells everybody he's got a refund policy. It's not him who has the refund policy. It's GoFundMe. If
Yes,
there is
GoFundMe.
dirtiness being done and people are being frauded, I'm not saying he's frauding, then there's already a refund policy in place.
So he kind of touched on the GoFundMe, and then he talked about how many other people have their hands in on the house kind of thing. But he didn't talk about forging. He didn't talk about
but I have a question about
anything that we're interested in.
Because he said, well, I believe he started the GoFundMe in October.
Yeah, because
right?
Well, it might have been September or something because I remember around Halloween. Remember, I was telling you, babe,
That's
we gotta
October.
do this.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
I think he
that's
started
right.
the GoFundMe somewhere between October 4th, 5th, or 6th. But it was definitely before the sales and purchase agreement on the 9th.
We were gonna do that video in
The
front of
first
that
one.
house around the corner and donate to him. Remember?
Yes, because Angelina had said, hey, he's willing to, if he doesn't, if
Match it.
he
He's
doesn't
gonna
get the
match it
house,
up
he's
to $1
willing,
million. He said,
yeah, and he's willing to, get the money back and stuff like that.
"Come to find out, he's nowhere near it."
You did, you absolutely did, because I'm like, are you sure? Are you sure? Because even Jay's like, but why would you? And I'm like, because of Angelina, she's saying, and she made a good point because he said he would refund the money if the house didn't go through. But he didn't tell other people. Okay, Llama said early October. So yeah, it was early October then. So
The GoFundMe is like the small. I mean, that's irritating because fans are getting kind of misled, but the rest of it is stomach turning.
At the end of the day, why is it still up there when he no longer has a sales and purchase agreement and doesn't own the house? So why is it still up there? How can you still be collecting money for a cause that is dead in the water right now? And it should be paused or something.
Right. And other people have asked for their money back. I believe so. So, that kind of raises
we don't got a dog
eyebrow.
in that fight because that would have sucked. We were so close.
Hey Herman, good to see you. Llama says
too much,
said there's 3 different lawsuits. Yeah. They aren't showing court documents because it would sway the masses.
Oh, that's right. He didn't want to show court documents because it would sway the masses. Yeah.
I mean, I can understand he is a defendant, and his lawyers
ones we paid for.
Right. His lawyers might tell him, "Hey, don't share these documents. Yes, they're public record. Other people might do it, but don't do it." Because, he is a defendant in this case, and I'm sure the plaintiffs are the same thing. So I will say that maybe he didn't show them because of that, but he shouldn't have brought it up then. He just shouldn't have brought it up.
No.
I mean, at the end of the day, after staying awake till 4:00 in the morning, reading over 100 pages of documents, Jacqueline Nunes was not there electronically or personally to have any of these documents signed. She wasn't there to witness the notary. None of that. That is what people want to know. Why wasn't she there? And why aren't you telling people that? And why hasn't Julie DeMay come to Jason's defense as she's the POA? Well, she's not no more. It's all nullified. But why hasn't she come to Jason's defense or Andrea Perrin? There's a lot of shadiness going on.
Yeah, a lot of shadiness. And he's on. Okay, so so the other day we were talking. I went and did a reaction on Beardo's stream,
I'm
right?
Move down. I'm gonna let you girls talk, and I'll come up now and then.
Okay, because Beardo said he knows pretty much everything about Jason because they talk.
Is Beardo's page still been banned or not banned? Because this morning he got hacked. I know Beardo and I have our issues, but I would hate to see someone's page get hacked.
Yeah, because he had a lot of. And let me look. I
know people were like inboxing me, Angelina, you're a fucking bitch. You hacked Beardo's page. First of all, I don't know how to hack, and if I did, I probably would do it. I like hack my own electric bills or something like that. But no, that's a terrible thing. If you got hacked, I just
But that's really weird.
That's my livelihood. This YouTube isn't my livelihood, but if it was, I'd be upset too if I got hacked.
If it was actually hacked, then YouTube could recover it.
Okay, hold on. Here's
through the steps.
Oh, so how does that process work?
Weirdo. That's
I've seen other people recover it. Big channels. You gotta get on the phone, or you gotta talk to Twitter. You gotta email. You gotta do all that shit.
Yeah, the best way to get a hold of YouTube is via Twitter.
Yeah, I know. This morning when he was live with Joe Vitale, he kept checking his phone, waiting for YouTube to come back. So what did Wendy ask?
Wendy said, then he says, okay, here she goes. Then he says she was mentally ill last year, but he and his Trolls fans harassed that woman. If you have mental issues, that's the last thing you do to harass them. I agree 100%.
Me too.
100%.
That's why I had to bring out that screenshot because I was like, Jason knew she had mental illness. Here's a story that somebody told me. I called the person out, Karen, and here's a story I was told. And then Jason commented, yes, I knew she was sick. I knew she had a mental illness. We tried to get her help. We tried to do this. So if you knew that, why did you continue to go after her? Obviously, when she was threatening you and your family, yes, scary, very scary. But she's not in her right mind. So why continue to feed her cycle?
Exactly.
To me, it sounds like, when you got 2 or 3 kids and one of the kids shows up at grandma's, while she's on her sick bed and they're here, sign this, here, just, this is what.
But they didn't do that. That's the thing. Yeah.
No, they forged it, which is fucked up.
It was forged. Absolutely.
You know what? Let's show everybody. I sent Emmy.
Yep.
No, we paid for it. We paid
Jacqueline's actual signature.
Yeah, hold on. We got the stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Put those. Oh, okay. Yeah. I sent Emmy by way of an ex-employee.
Which one?
They sent me. Hold on, J-Mac. Okay, they sent me Jacqueline's signature because this person was in charge of the books. So I looked at the signature, then I looked at the power of attorney, and I was like, kind of similar, but something's not right here. It looks like it was traced. And then if you look at the sales and agreement purchase, it is totally different than a power of attorney. So bring up Jacqueline first. It's the little check thing.
The little short one.
Yeah.
Oh, the check, and then you got the short signature, right?
Yeah, bring hers up, then the power of attorney, then the sales and agreement.
This one first, right?
Whatever.
Is it that one?
She's talking about.
No.
Okay, hold on.
That one there.
No, the small one on a little brown piece of paper.
That must have been earlier today. Hold on.
No, I sent it to you. Here, I'll want me to put it up.
That one.
Nope.
Amy's got the whole thing.
It looks like a check.
There.
Yes. All right. So on the top,
screen that one.
Go ahead.
It's the comparison. I see it.
Right. So on the top, this is Jacqueline's signature. She had signed, like most business people do. You sign a lot of checks when you leave someone in charge of paying your bills. So that's Jacqueline's signature. Below that is Jacqueline's signature, supposedly on the power of attorney.
I see. Yeah.
It looks like it was traced.
Hey, look at the M. Hey, there's no swoop in the top of the M letter.
Right. Break it down, J-Mac, because I know you've been looking at. And then
when you
break that down, J-Mac.
Look at the E and the Z. Totally different.
Okay, Larson's. There we go.
Munez, at the very end of the signature, there's no swoop. There's no E, basically.
You got to get the end in on the top.
Yeah.
Oh, the
A is wrong, or the U is wrong.
Is it in there?
The N is scriggled. Look, they screwed up at the end. At the end, trying to make the N right.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, and then I hear you say it. Okay.
Kind of looks like a 3, but it's not a 3. But the U, the E and the Z are connecting. They're not connecting in the bottom one.
Yeah, I'm looking at hers compared to the bottom one.
I got a bug in my nose.
Completely off.
Oh.
It definitely looks.
Yeah.
To me, it looks traced. Now show the purchase and sales agreement. Watch how different this signature is.
That?
Nope.
The JAC is where they lost it. After that, they lose it.
Nope. I should have made you label them, girl.
I should have.
It's just
right there.
Yes, right there. That does not look nothing like Jacqueline. Any of those signatures.
No.
Not at all.
Now, why would there be a number 2 there?
It's all it is really is it's her initials. I'm seeing the JAM.
Okay, but her name.
Now, in one of the documents, Jason Hawes did have to sign his name on a 4-page thing. I forgot what it was. And I compared his signature to all of these signatures. And to me, the writing that we're looking at right now looks kind of like the way Jason writes.
So So not for nothing, but if they just said, "Hey, throw your initials down in that spot," and not sometimes they have the initial stuff. You know what I mean?
It still looks
but
like Jacqueline's.
no, it
That
doesn't even
M
look.
doesn't look right. Let's go look at her A's.
And
what's
what is
Go
the
ahead, I'm sorry.
the A? Her last name is Nunez. It should be an N.
Is there a middle name?
No, there's no middle name on it that I've seen.
Yeah, see, there's no middle name,
What the
so there's
fuck's that
no
squiggle in the middle?
that
Exactly.
number 2. I don't know.
So whoever signed the power of attorney, in my opinion, is not the same person who signed this, but none of them, I believe, were signed by Jacqueline. And remember,
What's the POA's name?
Okay, so Sarah goes, did you really just infer Jason forged these signatures?
Wait. By any chance, are we not looking at Jacqueline's
Nope,
signature?
I didn't. Watch it back, Sarah.
Is this by any chance someone else's signature or not? I know it's what
Unless
I'm saying.
it's
Is
Julie
by any
DeMay.
chance,
It's not
Unless
Jacqueline.
Jacqueline
It's
at
not
all? Is
Jacqueline.
that just somebody else?
Unless it's Julie DeMay, but where do you get DeMay out of that signature?
JLDM.
But it says seller Jacqueline, so see, it has to be Jacqueline's
Seller
signature.
Jacqueline
has to
Nunez,
sign that.
manager by Julia DeMay, her attorney, and I think that's Julia's signature.
But look at the J and go back to the other stuff. None of those are like that J looks like the J on the power of attorney.
Julia DeMay.
And I guess if Julia DeMay was, that would be a D and an M. Julia
I think
DeMay.
that's her signature.
You think that's Julia's signature?
Yeah, I think it says
Sales and
Julia
agreement
DeMay.
is hereby notified. You guys are going to have to look through the documents.
Okay, give me a moment.
No, and nobody said Jason forged anything, Sarah, whoever the fuck you are. Don't come in here and start running your mouth about shit. Pay attention. Nobody said he forged anything. I said it looks like Jason's type of writing. That's what I said.
Even Mama said,
because I've been hearing
like
so much shit.
You said it probably, Dave, but
forged. I said they had it forged, is what I heard.
See, that's the thing about the internet. Okay, you know what? Let me bring us back up. Okay, the thing about the internet with these people,
allegedly.
they only hear what they want to hear. So when you use the word Jason forged signatures, they're going to say, "Oh, she's accusing Jason of forging the signatures."
That's Julie's signature we looked at.
Okay, yeah.
That's why I was waiting for confirmation. That's Julie's signature.
All right.
So if you look at the J on that signature, and then you look at Jacqueline's J, and then the J on the power of attorney, it looks like Julie's J.
All right, let's see that.
Okay, let me pull that.
Now
let me get that up.
Understand everything we're looking at.
Can
you get them side by side, babe?
Yeah, I'm going to. Oh, I can't do the side by side, but
so what you got to do is
you
got to hang on. You got to put them on your screen side by side. Take a little screenshot.
And to use the window. I can use the window. Hold on.
So while you guys are doing that, I want to say something. A lot of you guys know that my friend Mike Castro has done a couple videos today, and we're going to play one here in a little bit. Mike wants me to send a message out. So Mike just wants to emphasize that his videos are meant to be unbiased and neutral. He's just reporting what's filed and interpreting the files and exhibits. That's all. Mike is not picking sides. He's just interested in the court case because he likes court cases. Leave my friend Mike alone.
Sarah G, I think.
You want me to play his video?
Actually.
So someone also asked what the expiration date on the power of attorney was. It was October 30th was the expiration date on the I think on the purchase and sales agreement.
Let me pull up Jason's video first. Let's kick that.
I don't want to watch Jason's video. Oh my Lord.
No.
Did
I say Jason?
Up, Amy.
No, not wrong. No, never mind. I didn't mean Jason.
So Julie was using the POA. That was her signature, and she was using the POA to extend the purchase in a sales agreement to give it longer length when it expired at the end at October 30th. Everybody understand that?
Yeah, no, I do. Yeah.
But the J looks the same as all the other J's. Julie's signature J looks like the same as the other ones. Not saying Julie forged it. I'm just giving my opinion. But what we do know is Jacqueline was not there to sign anything.
Right,
the Notary Republic admitted it.
what I seen is, regardless of DeMay's signature over there, the two signatures that look like checks or whatever, those ones, the top one does not match the bottom one. That's for
And the
sure.
top one is Jacqueline's actual signature.
Right. And the bottom one is no.
Yeah.
No.
See, I didn't just run with, oh, someone forged your signature. No, I got some evidence.
I'm
of her
no
signature
expert, and I can see
to
that.
make it look, check it out. But yeah,
there's very specific things you do in the start of your signature and at the last name and things. Yeah.
Okay, so Sarah goes, she didn't,
Okay,
and I
Sarah.
didn't say she did. She inferred. Actually, she said
That's
it
Sarah
kind of
Gallo.
looks like Jason's. No, she said it kind of looks like Jason's. Like, I can write.
Inferring is not a big deal.
Yeah. So here we go. I was going to play his video. This guy's
Mike's
video. Yes.
Break time, guys. We'll be back. Check out my boy Mike Castro. He's on top of this case like white on rice. He was just in my neck of the woods a couple days ago. And go to his Facebook and subscribe, because he's putting out another video tomorrow, and he's doing good. So go check out Mike Castro on Facebook. You're gonna play it, and I'm gonna let my dog out while it plays.
Yep, and I'm gonna drop down, and this way we can watch this. And he gave me full permission to watch it, right?
Yes, I talked to him about the show.
Here? Okay, cool. Let me get that. Let me stop with what is going on here. There we go. And go.
What are you doing? All right.
I got it. Ready? We're gonna watch it full on. Here we go. Where's he at?
I'm going mute.
Okay, I will too.
So I put up a video earlier, and we went into, towards the end of it. I know it was a really long video, and I'm hoping that they're not all that long, but I was covering 2 complaints and a little bit. It was it was weird. So I know I said the next video was going to be a little bit more of a context as to how this whole thing started, but I think I need to go into a little bit more on because I made a statement about, I'm 44. I've had things notarized before. There were just some things that looked off to me on it. And so it's only fair that I show you. So I will show the power of attorney on the screen for you here. So you can take a look at that, and just kind of I'm going to give you guys like 3 seconds, or pause it, you know what I'm saying, and see what you see wrong with this power of attorney, if you've ever had things notarized before. Okay. All right, so now we're going to talk. Now we're going to discuss it. So this was the signature page of the power of attorney itself, okay? The first sort of red flag for me, I mean, just right off the bat, without hearing anything about the notary or anything like that, the first red flag for me is that the word Massachusetts is crossed out and there's no initials. That kind of stuck out to me right away. For I'll talk buying property. I don't know if you can hear that. It's my son. My son weighs 40 pounds, but it sounds like I've got a fully grown triceratops running around up there. When we were signing the closing documents for our house and we had to have notarized, if I made one mistake, like on the date, they had to reprint it. They had to reprint it out because it was just not, there can be no mistakes on it for the notary. And I don't know if it depends on what notary it is, but usually, and I have in the past, had to correct a word that was misspelled or my name was misspelled or something. I just crossed it out, rewrote my name, and then I had to initial it. But also, if it's an agreement between 2 people, normally you need the initials of both people on there. So that kind of stood out to me a little bit right off the bat, but it's the same thing for the warranty deed, which I'll show here, and the signature page is exactly the same. And not only is the word Massachusetts crossed out on the warranty deed signing page, but also the county is crossed out and changed. So it went from Suffolk County, Massachusetts, to Providence County, Rhode Island, on here, with no initials whatsoever. And it is very interesting to me. So I think that based off of what we're understanding took place, if we're going to accept that WPRI and the amended complaint is true, that the notary who notarized these documents never saw Jacqueline, never met Jacqueline in person or electronic. The only signature on here is Jacqueline's signature. And not only that, it's very specific. And I'll put it up here again so you guys can see it. It says, in person. On this 9th day of October 2025, before me, the undersigned notary public personally appeared the above named Jacqueline Nunez, manager of, and proved to me through satisfactory evidence of identification, which was in person, to be the person whose name is signed on the preceding document and acknowledged.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to pause that for a moment. So that's that statement right there says a lot when he's saying it says in person
or electronically.
Yeah, that's huge statement there.
Right? your mouth drops.
It did. That's why I had to pause it, because I didn't have that reaction the first time, but now I'm just like, what the fuck? Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, he's not for Jason or with Jason. He's one of those people. He likes crime, probably the drama community, drama and crime.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Maybe he neutral.
Yeah. And he wants to put facts out there and show facts,
And some people are saying he's doing this for me because he's my friend and I'm in this stupid whatever the fuck you want to call it with Jason and all these other people coming after me that Jason supposedly sends after me. He's not doing it for that. He's doing it because he likes to do court stuff. He likes this stuff.
He's got himself involved, but not because of you. Plus, a lot of people out there, when right is right, wrong is wrong, they want to show the facts, whether
exactly
like me and Jay, if I'm doing something wrong, he's going to call me out. People say, oh, he's throwing you under the bus. No, he's calling me out because right is right, wrong is wrong. Same thing, you and I have called each other out back in the past, and but we had that agreement between you and I, and it's
that's what gets me mad. Is like, I've stuck up for Jason. No one asked me to. I've stuck up for Cody when the debunkers were saying, I hate to say this, I don't believe he had cancer. I digged. I made a video. I stuck up for him. I stuck up for many people. So even Beardo, someone said something about Beardo when Dan Rivera died. And I'm like, Beardo does not know who he is. And Beardo and I don't get along. We have our differences, but I still stuck up for him because he was being wronged.
Yeah. And right from right, wrong from wrong, or right is right, wrong is wrong. And you would do that. You've done that.
Yes.
And so
it sucks sometimes, but it is okay.
It is. Yeah, I'll continue to hit play. I had to stop that because I just like when it says in person, and people are going to start understanding this more. And I want to throw this out there too, because, a couple of people that I used to hang out with last stuff was telling me I was inserting myself like a tampon. Now, when I did that reaction video, I said absolutely I was inserting myself. But they inserted themselves and they don't know nothing that's going on.
Exactly.
It's like
I got all these people coming at me, and I'm on here because my friend asked me to. I'm on here because Angelina's doing Jason wrong. If it's not your fight, stay out of it.
Exactly.
That's what my mom has always said. If one girl wants to fight you, good. But if 10 girls want to fight you, they should stay out of it. So what you bring to that fight, that's on them at the end.
I just started typing in drama in my phone instead of DoorDash.
Yeah, order some pizza, girl. All right, let's put Mike back on.
Okay, yep. And Wendy says, I've stuck up for Jacqueline from the beginning. That's awesome.
You know, Wendy, you have.
And sometimes when you do stick up for people, even though you know it's the truth and stuff, other people we'll play this. Yeah. I'm getting irritated.
We'll talk about that after we play Mike.
She signed it voluntarily and is stated purpose as manager of aforesaid as her free act and deed. These are not like not important things. These are very important documents. And, this is for the warranty deed for the Conjuring House. This is for...
I do have to say, it sounds like he's playing like Mr. Rogers music. Just saying.
A power of attorney for Julia DeMay, which, incidentally, I don't know if you guys got to read those documents at all, but another exhibit in the TRO filing was an email that Jacqueline sent and Liz forwarded to her attorney. I'm gonna read it. It starts with all. My sister Liz from Utah texted me about signing a revocation of a purported POA signed by me on October 9th of some year, giving Julia DeMay, employee of General Dynamics, complete power to handle all of my financial matters, including the sale of my real estate. Yikes. Any such document, I am an attorney and know that signing any POA is limited in scope for a particular and usually singular matter. I have signed multiple POAs before with Eric Cataldo of Gilmartin I'm going to butcher that. It's either Magents or Magans in Boston to sign documents to facilitate the sale of my built condos in Boston. I have never signed a POA with anyone else. Julie DeMay is not even an attorney, so this is a ridiculous joke or stunt of complete idiocy. I suspect the latter. I am aware that Jennifer Semproni and others have impersonated me numerous times throughout my life for no shortage of nefarious and grand larcenous reasons. Has the photo of Semproni leaving Angel Memorial some years ago carrying my Siamese Marcus been published yet? I saw it in a dream, published somewhere. I am told that a vet tech named Robin stopped this impersonator with a giant bulbous inbred ass from stealing my Siamese. I do not have a huge ass, by the way. I hope to get a bigger one, truthfully, when I age regress. Anyway, please look into this. I assume the fake execution of a POA may have had to have a family member. I would look into Elizabeth Hurley of Douglas, Massachusetts, as perhaps the impersonator of my sister Liz. Unless they used a sister I have never met, as the witness. I look forward to these people being stopped for good and once and for all. Boston Globe, when are you being seized or shut down? How many hit pieces have you published on me? Have the lawsuits against the news media been announced yet? For your history of lies and deceit? Attention to this as needed is appreciated. Thank you, Jacqueline. You know, some of that was pretty funny. Some of it's a little out there. But there are some coherent statements in that email. We were supposed to, hear about all this evidence in this past hearing. But for some reason, the last two hearings were changed from public to private in-chamber hearings. And while I was looking forward to receiving the last piece of information I was supposed to be getting, which was a transcript from the December 15th hearing, that hearing happened in chambers and without the stenographer.
Okay,
so
okay. Let me pause this. Okay, so
it's not.
Why would you have a hearing without a stenographer? Does that make sense to you guys? Can you hear me?
That makes no sense. Sorry.
No, that's okay. So
It makes no sense.
I mean, is there video or anything? Because nowadays you need to have. I mean, when I go out and about, I'm always videoing. I'm always doing a live stream. People think I'm stupid, but you know what? Whatever. You never know what's going to happen. A lot of times cops don't do anything unless there's a video. So why in the hell would they not have a stenographer?
Right. But we won't.
It just
we
doesn't
don't
make
know
sense.
It went behind closed doors.
Okay.
It went from
Yeah, but
not
why?
being behind closed doors to behind closed doors.
That's shady shit.
Yeah.
That's
I don't
shady
like
shit.
it. I think that's shady shit, and I feel like somebody's on their sick bed, and other people are trying to just come hell or high water, no matter how, get what they want. That's what it sounds like.
Well, we're almost done with this. Let's listen to this, and we'll get right back to it, you guys. Oh, we got to. Where's he at? Right there. Okay, we're almost done.
Not on the record, I mean, it's I get it. There's a few things here at play, and there's a few things that hang in the balance, and things can get twisted and things can be misinterpreted. I have literally pored over these documents since the 7th. And I have honestly tried to find a way to stay in the center when it came to the power of attorney, the warranty deed, and the notary. But unfortunately, how can you stay in the middle of that when very clear as day, the notary stamped and signed these documents stating that Jacqueline was in person when she signed these things. And it turns out she wasn't. And then you have that email, which the beginning sounded very straight to the point. Kind of, went off the rails a little bit, but came back to it. It's a little strange. So I'll be doing another video tomorrow where we'll be discussing, some of this TRO stuff. But I think really the crux of the power of attorney and the notary. If these aren't right, then I mean, that's kind of it, right? Until we find out what's going on with the foreclosure, I think that's kind of a wrap for that. but I know that they're still going to try and argue capacity, because listen, I think that might be, you know, if they can argue that she is of sound mind and mental capacity, then we can, you know, they can try this process all over again, and, you know, with her in person and signing these things, and then they're good to go. I think really, excuse me, that kind of keeps things above board and transparent. You know, and it's not, I don't blame Jason for, you know, making some of these hearings private. You know, his reputation's at stake with this thing. And, you know, whether you know, it's hard for me. He's not a notary, so maybe he doesn't know like the process of this, and he's not responsible for that. So, you know, it's hard to hold him accountable for that. He was using what he thought may have been proper paperwork. But then there's another part of me that is like, you know, you're a grown person. You've had multiple things notarized. How do you not know these things? So, interesting stuff. So stay tuned for tomorrow, guys. I will go into a little bit more of the paperwork there, and we've got a lot. I mean, there's a lot of paperwork still left to go over. But I wanted to come on here and clarify the ending of my last video that I was talking about the power of attorney and the documents. All right, so I hope that helped a little bit. See you guys later.
Peace. Okay.
Bye, so. Mike. See you later, Mike. Mike is so smart, and Mike has been. He needs some sleep, because I was up till 4 o'clock reading just a little over 100 pages. He has, I believe, read the whole thing, and there's like almost 300 pages or something. But Mike is just smart. Like, that video to me was perfect, because it is what everyone is thinking. How, Emmy, when did you learn about what a notary republic was and what they do and what you do when you're with them?
Oh, I've probably since high school.
I tried to get my marriage annulled, and she fucking figured it out, got in the way. And
I want to say since high school.
She learned that shit real quick, man.
Same thing here. I learned it in high school accounting.
Yeah.
When I was taking the business accounting. And I've probably have had maybe, I don't know, 20, 30 things notarized in my life. So I find
when I had to go to court, when I come to visit you and I already had that trip planned, I had to go there and get my stuff signed there, because they wouldn't let me sign it in front of a notary here.
Our house sales, bankruptcy stuff we've had to deal with, all that crap. So yeah, we've all been through that.
And he has a house, he has a car. He you know, I mean, I don't know if it's a notary republic in Rhode Island for a car.
I had to go out of my way, remember, Jay, to have paperwork signed in front of their notary.
That off. Hang on. Yeah, you're right. He pointed that out. When you change the heading of paperwork like that, and then add a state scribbled, how is that valid in any way, shape, or form?
I wonder if that's why GoFundMe, it's just a theory. I wonder if that's why GoFundMe shut down the account, because that wasn't good enough looking for them. If that was one of the pieces of papers he had to send in.
Yeah.
You know,
if that's legal terms, a $5 attorney will tell you that ain't right.
I mean, if that's how Rhode Island does their stuff, then no wonder they say most of the biggest frauds come out of Rhode Island. Have you ever heard that, J-Mac, living in Mass? Most of the biggest frauds come out of Rhode Island.
No, I've been out of there a long time, but
and I'm not saying Jason's a fraud.
But yeah, if that's a legal document in any fucking way, to scribble, to put a line through, and then no initial as to who wrote it, so you got nobody to question. It just says this other state.
Yeah, it's like, that's why it's going to be interesting to see the notary's testimony and see exactly what did she say. Is she a friend of Jason's? Did she do it for Jason? I was just going to say,
isn't there some kind of question about whether or not they know each other? But you know what? That doesn't matter.
There's a
I
lot of
suppose
questions.
you could always go to your notary. I mean, I've got friends that are notaries, so it's just a certificate you get in a stamp. So it really isn't that big a thing, you know.
Yeah, I can see some notaries saying, okay, you just need it for this or that. But for the sale and purchase of a house and it's signing a power of attorney of basically your life over to somebody, no, that's not a time to make mistakes or do a friend a favor.
Like,
point.
When you ask a friend to do that for you,
unless you get your fingers in it somewhere,
their job on the line,
yeah,
and taking that chance and their reputation.
Unless you get your fingers in it, then you're willing to do just about anything.
Hey, Mountain Mama, what if the courts will make notary lose her? Oh, there's a good question. Okay, so Mountain Mama said, "Wonder if the courts will make notary or any other punishment."
If that's crooked, by the end of the day, in the final words, that'll probably come out somewhere. Yeah, most likely. Because that's a complete abuse of power. If it was knowingly done.
Did she become one of the witnesses, like in the Diddy trial, and she got
immunity?
Yeah. Like, I'm just gonna tell, because being a notary, you're held to a high standard. You know? So there's many different possibilities, but it's like, if the notary was in a room, Julie, Jason, and Jacqueline, I would think Jacqueline, out of all of them, being as well educated as she is and a lawyer, would say, hey, let's get a new piece of paper out. This looks messy.
Right?
It looks like a 5-year-old kindergarten class learned how to do this. So there's another thought, you know, like, there's stuff, the stuff I'm getting is coming down the pike. The stuff I'm getting, the stuff I've told people, like in the very beginning, I don't believe at all and know for a fact Jacqueline would not sign anything over. I have had conversations with Jacqueline. Many people have conversations with Jacqueline, and no. So that's why I bit my tongue for so long. And people have been calling me a liar, and people are calling me this, and I'm just like, until the documents come out, people can call me whatever they want to call me. Right. They can say whatever they want to say, but no. Jacqueline Nunes even says it on the news. I would never sell my house to. She looked so mad when she said it too. She was gonna eat the freaking reporter's face off. She looked mad.
So I'm assuming that's Wyoming girl, Wyo. She says, I used to be a notary, and there is no way I could sign anything without anyone present. Same when I've needed it.
And you can't. It's against the law to do that. That's why me and J-Mac were saying, if you have a friend and they do it for something little small, that, it happens. It's the world. People are human. But you have to be present, or you have to electronically be present. You know, like, we are electronically present with each other right now. Look into my eyes so I can have
I got a magic wand. Oh, I lost it already.
So we can have the dead mouse my cat brought in.
Instinctively, Chelsea said, Jacqueline basically said, you won't get this house unless you pry it from my cold hands.
She did. Speaking of Jacqueline just posted on Facebook. So I took a little section of what she posted out, and I wanted Emmy to read that to you guys.
Wait, we want Jay to read that part, right?
Or whoever. And then go to her page and read the whole thing. It's not all about this particular thing I pulled out. But to me, it's like, wow. I know she's mentally ill, but it also seems like she's extremely paranoid.
Stress can get to people, especially with a person not really, they're in the loop, but they're not in the loop. I think that would describe Jacqueline. What do you think?
I think so, because I know for a fact Elton is not trying to do anything harmful to Jacqueline.
Right.
All
Absolutely
Elton
not.
did was pay off the deed, and he is now the banker. That's all he did, you know.
Is this the
and
part you want?
yeah, eventually Elton will, I don't know, hopefully come out and tell everybody what his plan was, you know, but I don't think he meant any harm to Jacqueline. Yeah, you want to read that? So Jacqueline just posted, I don't know, about 5 minutes ago.
So it says, Jason Haas, Paranormal Community. You want the Conjuring House? Is that also what this is? Take it. I cannot go back anyway without constant threats of being kidnapped. Just know you will never, ever again get paranormal activity and will have it, and you will have to fake it all. Wow.
So she's taking the spirits with her. But that is sad. Even if she is in her right mind, that is sad to think that you're going to get kidnapped. Now, we all know there was threats out there, you know. I'm going to stay away from all that because that's a bunch of bullshit. But
I'll be right back. I got to grab something.
Scary. My cat is like under the table trying to fucking hump the shit out of my leg or something. What the hell? Okay, yeah. So what do you guys think about the signing of the power of attorney and Jacqueline not being there? Let me know in the comments while Emmy's doing what she's doing. And my cat is humping my foot. Okay, Sissy. No. If you guys start hearing a loud meow, it's my cat.
Okay, I'm back. I had to grab these are like the best doggy treats and cat treats. They're beef liver. I know. Hold on.
I want to try one. Send me one in the mail. I want to try
it. The dogs, you can get them to do anything with these treats, or the cats. But Jay's been feeding these 2 stray black cats out front, and you know, they don't trust him. But with this, they're getting closer and closer with him. With these, that's
a big ass treat for a cat.
Well, they got little ones too. And they're easy to break. See, they're
here. Get off my slipper.
Yeah, see, they're become big, but they're like really easy and crumbly. Here you go.
Oh,
they smell them from like a mile away. They're guaranteed delicious.
Will you hit Stephanie? Put a comment up about something. I want to know who's in the room.
Stephanie.
Yes, Queen Bee. There is a warrant out for her arrest in Rhode Island, but you know what? It's not really that big of a deal type of warrant, in my opinion.
Is that the comment?
I want to know exactly who was there and who signed it. Well, that's why we're all waiting on the exhibit testimony from the notary. We're waiting on that exhibit to see what she wrote and testified to.
Jay, there's something I'm going to send you that we want you to read because you got that voice.
No, we just took that one part out. It was good.
What I was, I thought I was up here, and I guess I wasn't. Someone asked about that notary losing
if you thought you were here.
Their license, and I bet if there was anything crooked done there, by the end of the day, when it's all said and done, some of those sentences in the end will be that person losing that license because that's that's a major abuse of power. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's.
But you know, I'm thinking. This is me thinking.
Oh God,
you know.
Everybody,
because that person can get in trouble, right? So if it was me, I would come forward and be like, "Hey, this is what I know. I can help you out, but you know, try not to put me in jail or whatever."
And
immunity,
right? You got a point.
Immunity.
Yeah,
that's what I would try for.
At a point, CJ Mack, and you were like, "Oh God, here she goes. I'm leaving."
Yeah, you got a point. They may not have known what was going on and just notarized it.
But still, no.
Still wrong.
They knew Jacqueline wasn't there. Wrong is wrong.
Oh, I see. Yes, you're correct. You are correct.
Should have been in the room or just like this electronically.
Yeah.
All is boiling down to right now.
You dropped down fast. I'm trying to order Chinese food too. But yeah,
So why, girl, Paranormal Tammy? Yes, as a notary, you have to see their ID even if you know them. So when I know someone signing for me, I still had to show my. I still had.
Oh,
Yeah,
here we go.
you have to show that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, absolutely, or they won't.
the
Yeah.
notary and saying, my friend is just not here. We didn't know we needed to have sales for a car notarized in Connecticut. So I'm at the registry doing all this, and they tell me, and I'm like, fuck, I got to get this registered by the end of the day. So I go to a friend who's a notary, and I'm like, XYZ, boom, boom, boom. And she's like, oh, hell no. No. I
Yeah.
license. I could even go to jail for this, or I could get a fine. So that makes me wonder too, like, if, say, Jason, Julie, and the notary were all in the same room when all this was being done. Is this a crime? Will it become a crime? Will they all be charged with anything? That I wonder about that too. Because you basically are trying, it looks like, to take someone's home from them.
Yeah.
It's not just a business for her. It's a home. She wanted it as a home. So
Trisha, I'm sorry, I'm going to cut you off to read this. Trisha says, I believe she was present, but is not the one that signed. I believe someone showed POA. I believe the crossing outs were done after the notarization.
Well, we got to show Trisha the court document I sent you where the notary specifically says Jacqueline was not in person or there electronically. Yeah. This is why it's been voided. Jacqueline was not there. I think I sent that to you. It's a little tan.
Yeah, I think so. Let me go look. It was what?
A little tan. Let's
Yeah, it's in there. I did see that.
Can you pull up that, babe, if you see it?
No,
pull
it's
it
on my phone. You won't be able to see it.
Oh, no, Jay. Okay, wait. Upon and belief or around. Here we go. I got it. I got it.
Put it up so everybody can see it.
Screen share. Okay, and so it says, upon information and belief in or around October of 2025, Nunes also executed a purchase and sale agreement and warranty deed that purported to convey the property to Haas. 47. Upon information and belief, Nunes was legally incompetent and not sound mind at all. That she executed the POA, purchase of sale, and warranty deed. 48. Upon information and belief, the notary who notarized the POA, purchase of sale agreement, deed, has never met Nunes in person or electronically, has never spoken with Nunes, and did not personally witness Nunes signing the foregoing documents. 49. Based upon the representations made in open court, information and belief, due diligence, and documentations produced, Haas represents that DeMay did not utilize the POA to procedure in the purchase of sale agreement, and Nunes signed the purchase of sale agreement by, let me say that again.
By her own signature.
And Nunes signed the purchase and sale agreement by and through her own signature.
I know J-Mac got something to say about this one.
Yep, go ahead, Jay.
Yeah, no, that's bullshit right there.
He looks mad.
He even says that she wasn't there, and that he even says that she signed it by her own hand. Everyone else is going, "Oh no, it's a POA, power of attorney. Someone else signed it." No, see.
So for whoever
this is
who
garbage,
had
it's all thrown out. Give everybody their money back, Jason.
Everything's nullified. That's why. So Trisha, there you go. Jacqueline was never present. Never present. Am I still on screen? Oh, bring that comment down. I can't see myself.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry.
Garbage. It's all garbage.
Hold on, here you go.
It's garbage. I mean, do we really need to look at all the documents just after reading that alone and knowing that the judge nullified everything?
Scratching out and all that crap, and then him saying that.
And come on. Isn't there another court coming up?
Yeah, on the 27th, I think. Yeah. And I believe the news said that the sister is testifying at the
I
next
think he
court
should
date.
be
Okay.
barred from
So
any
I'm
kind
like,
of sale or any kind of anything to do with that home.
I'm like, what is the sister testifying about? And in my crazy mind, I'm thinking, is she going to pop up with a piece of evidence saying on the day
Okay,
my
fine.
sister supposedly signed this, she was actually in a hospital? She going to pop up with a doctor's note? Like, how much crazier would that be on this whole tale?
Trisha's a good friend of mine. Trisha's asking, are these the points that the defense is saying, or has it been through court already?
It's been through court. This was
Yes.
this is the decision. This is the decision to the complaint, the first court date. And the first court date, they made another one because they subpoenaed a witness. And the witness was
is
the
the
notary.
decision that it's garbage or what?
The
It's a
witness,
decision
when
that
they
is garbage.
subpoenaed the witness was the notary.
Yes.
It was decided that that's rubbish, right?
It was decided, and if nobody believes me, I have a video. I don't want to drop it because I fucking go off on everybody. But if nobody believes me, this was decided like Monday, if not before Monday. But I heard about it on Monday. Seeing the paperwork on Monday.
So does this just
this has
get
been
brushed
public
under the
since
carpet?
before
Here's your
Wednesday.
house.
Hold on, Jay.
Here's
Hold
your
on. She's
house.
talking.
Does this just get brushed under the carpet? Here's your house, no harm, no foul, or is this going to be looked into a little more?
I would hope it gets looked into a little more. I
would
mean,
think
look
so,
at
yeah.
look at all the boycott Jacqueline, do this, do that, knowing she had a mental illness.
Yeah.
And grown folks took it this far. You know, people keep asking me, Angelina, why you stick up for Jacqueline? She called you out. Well, she called me out because I did a video on her. So call me out. But then as a woman, I reached out to her. And during our conversation, she was extremely polite to me instead of telling me to fuck off because I did a video on her. She was so nice. And anytime I've talked to Jacqueline, she's always been nice. So that put me in a spot like, wow.
How the hell does she lose? How does somebody get power of attorney over her if she's lucid?
Well, there's that HIPAA law. We can't really answer that.
Okay.
I mean,
all right.
yeah, you can't
Next
really
stage
answer that because that's, she's protected by law on that.
Yeah.
Trisha says, I didn't see the header. If it is numbered things the defense alleges, or if it was numbered things that the court had found.
So it's a decision, right? So those are things that the court has found. Those are things that the judge has found. It was the decision to the first court date. They needed to subpoena the witness and speak to the witness to find out about these paper mistakes that nobody really knows what's going on behind the scenes. But
I've never even seen what the woman
people
looks
do
like,
know what's going on behind the scenes because I've known since Monday. And I think Jason Hawes has probably known, and Jacqueline, I think everyone's known who's involved in the case because this decision was made before court on Wednesday. You know, how did I find out? I'm not going to say. I do my research and I study and I look things up. And this is all public record.
Record.
So
I know my heart medicine makes me feel like cotton mouth.
Yeah, my medicine does too.
Did he think
J-Mac?
Did he think that the sale went through and he had the place, kind of thing?
I mean, pretty much.
No,
I don't. Wouldn't he have had to turn
in his mind
into
is what
the
I'm
land
saying,
records?
Right? He's not that stupid.
Well, wait, what are the signatures for?
Right, but he wanted to go through to make sure he's getting it. That's.
But if you have I would think if you have a sales and purchase agreement, that means there's already been a deal made and you signed your house over to the new owner.
Was that done with the monies from the supporters?
That's what I'm saying. Was there any money exchanged? Nobody knows. Only Jason and Jacqueline allegedly would know. But it hasn't. I would think if the money has been exchanged and the deposit was given or everything, then what's the next step? You got to record that with the land records. And then remember the sales and agreement expired and another one had to be made.
Mm-hmm.
So there is a lot of moving parts. And there are some parts where you're like, what the fuck?
Let's look at that header again.
Okay, but also
I'm gonna let my dogs in. People want to see the header again.
The header?
I don't have the header. I don't have.
You already showed it.
I do. Hold on.
Yeah.
Wait, let me find it. It's not that one.
Don't make me start pulling it out, Emmy. You got this, girl. You got this. Lawyers also have to be involved.
I got. Where's the header?
Lawyers also have to be involved in these type of transactions. You mean notary transactions?
Okay, I don't have the header.
They need lawyers.
Yeah, I do not have the header to that particular. I don't have the header to this right here. You have to have it. This right here.
I have it too, but
I don't have the header.
I was up till 4 a.m. reading it.
I got this. This is what I got.
Trisha G6461 says, I don't need to see it. I was just saying I didn't see it before I made the comment.
Oops. I put
sorry, Trisha.
Because it's been any legal document. If you did this too, pretty much kind of voids it. If you ask me.
Here, this is what we got. I don't have the header to what's before this paper. I don't.
Hold on, I'm going to be selfish and read this comment directed towards me.
Where they crossed it out, and added New Jersey or Rhode Island.
Smoking. Emmy, can you tag that? Put that comment up. Smoke. I can't see. I believe you, Angelina. Always have. You're brave for bringing this to light. I have had a terrible feeling about the GoFundMe since the beginning. Well, thank you.
I did too.
I'm not trying. I want to make it very clear. I'm not trying to do this and be malicious towards Jason Hawes.
No.
And I'm not taking sides between him and Jacqueline. But it is very apparent that she's mentally ill. She has something wrong there. But I can't let, if I feel someone's being fucking wrong and fucked over, I'm going to stand up for them. I don't care if I hate them or if they're my best friend. I'm going to stand up. And I didn't see a lot of people out there standing up for Jacqueline and using their voice or the power of social media to talk about what's going on. And now for people to start seeing it, I'm a little upset that they're understanding it because they should have understood it before if they would have looked at both sides. What's the employee side? What's Jacqueline's sides? So all of this wasn't really needed if people just look things up.
Good question here, because he did say that in his video tonight. The funny thing too, he kept telling the people donating that he was confident and he was going to get the house, but didn't say he already knew there was some backhanded shit going on.
All right, so let's talk about that.
I felt like he was covering up and backpedaling and trying to ease the blow, if you will.
So remember Mike talked about, and he read the letter Jacqueline wrote on the same day of the sales and purchase agreement. So where was Jacqueline? Who told Jacqueline about the sales and purchase agreement? Because obviously her and Jason weren't together if she's writing an email about it the same day. Who called Jacqueline and how did she find out? You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just dated the same day. Look at the date on her email and then look at the date on the sales and purchase. The same day.
Hospitalized?
HIPAA.
No, she's not. I don't think so because she's
not right now. She's not hospitalized now. No.
Okay.
But
because I was like, how are people gaining access to her if that's the case?
Well,
how about I got a question.
We'll talk about that after the show.
Because
another question I have is on one of the documents, Jacqueline's Social Security is crossed out.
Okay, I was getting ready to ask you that behind the scenes. Get out of my head.
So what I want to know is, if Jacqueline wasn't present to sign or fill anything out, how did somebody get her Social Security number if she didn't fill fill that paperwork
POA
out?
person
How did
should
someone
have
get her
all of
Social
that.
Security? No, the POA couldn't have got it. Remember, she never met Jacqueline. Julie DeMay is not friends like that with Jacqueline.
Right, but
She's
if the
been
POA
there.
never met her, if it was done like through emails or something, in order to be a POA, you got to have that information, no?
But don't you think we would that would be in the transcripts? That would be exhibits.
Yeah, that would be.
How did you get her Social Security number? Oh, here's the email.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Oh, I met with her at McDonald's. Well, let's go get the video from that day. You know, the sister saying Jacqueline was
So
in the
how
hospital.
would it be acquired? How would that be acquired?
Exactly.
We don't know.
I think, you know, what's one of the biggest scams in America? People stealing people's mail.
Mail, absolutely.
So who's to
mail.
say somebody didn't go to the Conjuring House?
Well, doesn't she have
take Jacqueline's
her
mail?
Sister? Am I wrong? Is there a sister involved here somewhere?
Yes, she lives in Utah.
Trisha goes,
No.
power of attorney is the only one that would have the power to do those things.
J-Mac, the sister's the one who brought the complaint to the sister's the one who brought the complaint to the court.
Okay, so there's no way the sister would have leaked that.
The sister, if she was going to be on Jason's side, yeah, here's her Social Security, here's all that. She wouldn't be taking them to court, right?
No, I mean Social Security numbers and that kind of thing.
Right. Jacqueline is not at the Conjuring. Jacqueline is not at the Conjuring House. Nobody is there. Somebody could have went there and took her mail. We know she's been hospitalized. Her sister calls that out in a complaint. And if she's hospitalized, is her mail stacking up at home? And somebody,
if she's getting any kind of Social Security or anything like that.
And I was going to say, you know, right, that would be on the medical bill.
She's probably getting medical bills, right? So that's what I'm thinking. If Jacqueline wasn't there,
which makes it,
did somebody go steal her mail, or did somebody?
That's the case.
Did somebody take paperwork from the Conjuring House that maybe she had her Social Security number on because that's her business?
That would make that identity theft, no?
Yeah,
big time identity theft. They don't play around with that shit.
She's
in Massachusetts.
Who's helping this woman?
Her sister, Elizabeth Greenhaw,
who's in
is
a whole
the one who
other
filed
state,
it.
Right?
I believe she must be here if she's.
What
I don't know if she's. I don't know.
What state is the Jacqueline in?
She's in Massachusetts. She's one of us.
Okay.
She's a masshole.
She's over at Savin Hill.
The sister's not in town. Okay.
Well, we don't know if she's in town or not. We don't know if she's going to court electronically.
Anyway.
Well, no, we just don't know if she's going to court electronically or in person. We don't know that. You know, just the people who go to the court know that.
What I mean is it's not like she's always at the house. People could come in and influence people. People can fucking do things while she's out of state, is what I mean regarding that property and even Jacqueline. Yeah.
So I got a question, because there's times Jay has went and watched people's
she should be the POA.
Jay, how do you contact the judge so you can watch these trials? So I'm just saying, is this trial where you can sit and Zoom and watch?
It'd be a civil case.
I mean, you could probably sit in the courtroom and watch.
We always watch criminals. So civil cases may as well.
So remember what Mike said.
Easier to watch, to be honest with you.
But remember what Mike said. The hearing was public, and then Jason Hawes, allegedly, I think he said Jason Hawes asked for it to be private. Remember, he said it towards the end of the video.
Yeah, but why?
And it went private.
He's trying to save his image. I get that.
Yeah. So
you got to understand Jason's
and then it went
position,
private.
right? It's all image, right?
Right.
At this point.
It's all backpedaling. Are we
shit.
backpedaling? Are we making up a new narrative? What are we doing? Are we going to start blaming Angelina and coming after Angelina because Angelina's got a couple people emailed today, fake emails? I'm a lawyer and I'm involved with such and such. And can we have your lawyer's contact information? And I just send a big fuck you.
Yeah,
you ain't a lawyer.
Right? I love the show. I love Grant. I love all of that. You know, but I've heard a lot lately, and
Okay.
What gets me is YouTubers donating money to something they'll never get, or just crap like this. I
To
find it very
me,
offensive.
let me say this, Jay. To
No,
me,
Steph.
okay. So he was doing this GoFundMe. Again, I was against him because I wasn't trusting him because
You
he
weren't
defended. I
against him.
get it. He
Come on, we
defended
were
his
gonna
own.
pay
Hold
to
on,
it.
Jay.
Don't
He
lie.
defended
We were
his
gonna.
own daughter, knowing his daughter got caught lying
Oh, that
about
came
the
up now.
paranormal.
Yeah,
Okay, so that's where I'm like, I get it. He's defending his daughter, but still,
I was just gonna
right
say,
is
right?
right,
What do you
wrong
do
is
when your
wrong. Okay,
kid puts you in
why?
a predicament like that? You're gonna defend your
You
kid.
know,
Right, just like
that's
he
where.
accused him of doxing, but remember when he doxed Mythos and we
Yes.
did a video and called Mythos out by
Wow,
his real
Derek,
name,
this guy used
but
to
he's
be my
accusing me of
friend. I
doxing.
remember him.
I've never doxed
Mhm.
anybody, and if anyone has heard that I've doxed somebody, ask that person for the proof, because I would never do that. That's dangerous. Look at people who get
Mhm.
pew-pewed because cops go to the wrong places because people dox
Fire
and
truck.
make
Doxing. The
these.
only way you could dox Jason Haas at this point is his address or something like that.
But you can look that up.
But
I mean, anybody can look
And
that
if
up.
I
That's
was
the
that
thing.
bitch,
maybe
and
his
if I
name
was
is
that
his
bitch,
name. I mean, fuck.
J Mac brought up a good point. If I was that bitch, I wouldn't have blurred out his information on the documents.
Oh, is that
Facts.
what the
And she did.
And when
Yes,
somebody
she-
told,
is?
and when somebody told me that I didn't, I went to YouTube editor and I edited it
Look,
fast.
here we go.
No, I
Right
didn't
there.
have
I
to.
never
YouTube
fucking
sent me
see you, Derek.
YouTube sent me an email, and I didn't have to do that, but I did it. I did it.
Look,
And then
these see.
that's Jacqueline's email.
Who did the redacting?
But
Is that you?
you docs you took
No,
stuff
that's
out,
the
right?
court. No,
That's the court.
I'm talking about
they
Yeah,
redacted.
because that's what we got
okay.
too when we bought
y'all both need to shut up and let me talk, and then you won't fucking want to say, "Hey, Angelina, what the fuck did you just say, bitch?" No, I'm just playing.
Thank you.
No,
Go ahead,
it.
Angelina.
You just
I
massholed us.
I put what I fuck J Mac. Bring your fucking ass.
I'm muting. Look, I'm muting.
Bring your fucking khakis and your fucking cockies and let's go. Let's go, J Mac. And let me borrow those jeans with all the holes in it. I fucking love those jeans. No, so I don't even know what the fuck we were talking about. No, so what I covered up. You know what? Last night I was watching the Haunted Garage Reloaded.
I just removed them.
Oh, when he comes back, let me know. So no, Jason kind of, in a way, nonchalantly in a post accused me of doxing. I've never doxed nobody. He doxed Mythos, but yet he wants to say I did it, allegedly say I did it. It doesn't. If you read it, it's like, it's directed towards me. But if I wanted to dox him, I wouldn't have blocked out the names and addresses for Satori and him and his wife and Jacqueline and the sister. I wouldn't have, and his notary. I wouldn't have blocked that out if I wanted to dox them. But now I gotta worry because they know I have the court documents. I've seen them, so I gotta worry and hope that they don't go make up lies that I've been following them or harassing them. But at the same
everybody
time, I'm
can
grateful.
download that. We downloaded
But
that
at the same time, I'm grateful that I have a phone that knows where I'm at all the time. I have a heart monitor that knows where I'm at all the time. And I got video cameras all around my house. But I do worry.
Monitor?
Yeah, I have a heart monitor on.
Okay.
Yeah,
Jay, remember
if something
when
were to happen right now, J Mac, my doctors would know right where to come get me.
Yes.
Yeah, it's being monitored. Sometimes it goes off and it's like, Angelina, are you okay?
Fall down here,
and I'm like,
I'm
I'm
fine.
fine.
Find me for 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, no, it's not a fun thing to have, but right now, at this point in life, it's calculating my whereabouts like house arrest.
Wow.
And so, but Jay, remember, Jay, that's it. This goes to show Jay doesn't listen to half the stuff I say. When I told you,
what husband listens to any wife?
I know, right? Until it comes time for me to travel. So, Jay, I told you 14 days, 14 locations. I'm traveling with Angelina, and this is for the Heart Association. all proceeds go to Heart Association. So
if
we're
you
going to be
need to know where
traveling
your wife
14
is,
days.
just GPS my heart monitor.
I've told you that, babe.
Can we watch it? Because isn't she of the persuasion? So if that thing gets a little elevated,
I know
I'll
what he's saying.
know.
I got
Right?
a girlfriend, J-Mac, and you know what? I don't sleep with my friends.
No, I know why he's saying that. So my other best friend,
I know, I remember.
you know her.
When he
It was
told me
Rebecca.
that.
Rebecca was Rebecca is
She
a
was
lesbian.
undercover
But the
lesbian.
funny thing was, so when we were going to a place to stay, we were supposed to have a room with 2 queen beds, right? Because somebody else was going to stay with us. And I slept in the same bed with Rebecca. You know, she's my best friend. Okay.
When Emmy called me, she was coming here. She's like, just put one bed. I'm good in one bed with Patty. Stop lying, Emmy.
Well, yeah, no.
I'm just kidding.
Fuck you.
Oh, but it didn't end up with Patty. She ended up with, dude, all
Rebecca,
I can see, wait a minute, planes, trains, and automobiles. You know when the doors opens and they're standing there and it's 2 dudes in one bed?
All of us are looking. We walked in and we're just like going, because the person said it was across from Patty's room. So we're like, okay, it must be here because the Raptors have that room. And a bunch of us walk in. I walk in first. I was like, where's everybody sleep?
My next text message was to Rebecca, and it literally said, "Well played, motherfucker."
So yeah, that's all he was meaning by it. It's been an ongoing joke and stuff. But yeah, me and Patty slept in a twin bed and stuff because Rebecca was on a cot and
Emmy farts
another
all night.
lady
Oh my
took
God.
I mean, literally, me and Patty were on a twin bed.
Because when she was here, Emmy would take her medicine and fall asleep while she was eating chips and drinking soda with her eyes closed. And then when she came in here, because this was the guest room, it still is the guest room, but I was like, we would still be awake. Like, it's like 9 o'clock. Emmy's going to bed. We're like, what the fuck? So I was like, I know it's not Patty farting. She's out here in the living room with us. Emmy was letting it rip. I'm like,
hey,
thank God we don't have
food.
to sleep with her.
It's all that travel food. She denies. Now I blow the sheets off.
Well, no, we ate good while she was here. We cooked every night. Except
oh, that's
we
right.
We had pizza one night. We had pizza one night.
Hey, where the fuck's my Chinese food? Where's it coming?
I made her a Massachusetts homemade breakfast.
It is?
Biscuits, gravy, and bacon, and eggs, and home fries.
She tried to make you my grandmother's fucking sauce.
That breakfast one. That was fucking
lady. She tried to make you my grandmother's fucking sauce that she's twisted around, all fucked up, and she's trying to make it on the road. That is not my grandmother's sauce. Whatever you had was not my
Stop and shop sauce.
But you know what? When I come there, I'm gonna make it. We played footsies.
You told him you were making my grandma's sauce, but you didn't make my grandma's
No, but I didn't have all the ingredients, but it was still good. But when I go there, because I am going to make another trip to Boston. Yes, people, I am going to go hang out with Angelina and her girlfriend. Okay,
and all the cemeteries around my house.
Hey, did you see that thing of the guy robbing the cemeteries? 100 bodies he took, selling parts.
Do you know that your wife will walk around a cemetery by herself? And I had to go find her because I heard her talking to somebody, and I was like, "Do I have to pew somebody in a freaking cemetery?"
Exactly. That's why I told Noodles. I said, Noodles, keep her safe. She'll fucking. I said, Noodles, if you find a hotel, there can't be a cemetery within a mile because she will walk to that motherfucker. And then we won't know where my wife is in the middle of the fucking night in New York. I says, you got to put her somewhere where she ain't gonna get do.
Well, so what happened?
She was tired though. She stayed in.
Yep.
Yeah,
and then I slept with her all night on the little thing. Keep an eye on her.
I gotta tell you guys this because it was funny because I'm
tell us and then people
in a city. I'm like in a big, and I was like, they start walking away and I'm getting all my gear set up, right? Well, I'm here. We're there, midnight or something? It was
500 pounds of gear.
And I hear shuffling. And so I grab my flashlight and I go, who goes there? And I put the lights in their eyes so they couldn't see me.
MacGyver in here somewhere.
And then I started talking with them, and they were like, "Oh, this and that." We're talking, and then Angelina, she's over there, and the next thing you know, she's stomping along. Doo, 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 doo. I think I felt the ground move because she was like, "Who the fuck are you talking to?" She didn't say that, but I could tell she was doing that.
I live in Holyoke, Massachusetts. Google it. Like
Where?
I grew up in here, like
Lowell?
No,
Holyoke, which is just as bad as Lowell.
Holyoke.
But I'm
it's
you
Holyoke.
can't do that here, especially if you're
What'd you call it?
White Caucasian.
What'd you call it?
Me?
Lowell.
No, you said Holyoke.
Holyoke.
But it's Holyoke. It's out by Needham, right?
No,
It's
I'm over by
Springfield,
Northampton. 20 minutes from Connecticut.
So it's not Holyoke.
Yeah, I live in Holyoke.
No.
Is it?
Holy?
Are you saying Emmy? Stop! You don't even know what we're talking about. Are you saying Holyoke?
Yes. Which is Westfield, Springfield, Northampton.
But I thought Holyoke was right next to Needham. It was just
I'm far from Needham.
I guess
you need them.
I know Holyoke, but it's been a.
You need them to learn your geography, Jay.
I've been out of there since '94. I'm a little lost at this point.
No, Needham's the other direct. I'm in Western Mass.
What is the little town next to Needham?
Why did you tell me to pick up? I don't want to
Dover.
Pick up.
Oh, I'm confusing Dover with Holyoke. Okay, I know Holyoke, but you say
That's
it
where
weird.
I live.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, and I'm like, I can't let her just. Holyoke is like 80% Puerto Ricans, and people stop making comments
That's
too. People
weird.
are making
You're
comments
from
about
Boston. Why are you removing the L?
I'm not from Boston. I'm an hour and a half away from
wait a minute.
Cambridge.
You're from Massachusetts. When I say Boston, I mean you're from Massachusetts.
But I'm not from that part of Mass. I'm from
But
West
it's Holyoke. Why are you saying Holyoke? It's
but
not
Jay.
All right, like wait a second. We call
Holyoke.
Worcester Worcester. All right, Worcester.
Okay, but
Mass.
you call our son Dakota. You put ours where they don't belong, Jay.
Okay, we're talking about
Massachusetts.
She's from my fucking place, and
I say Worcester.
Worcester. Okay, Worcester.
Yeah.
Worcester.
All right.
Yeah, we don't here in the west part. We don't have the but I say things like I hear
Holyoke from Holyoke.
Holyoke. That's how I've always said it. All 53 years of my life. Holyoke.
And you're from there? You're born
Look, I say Mounster. People say that's wrong, but it doesn't sound wrong to me.
You born and bred Mass?
Yeah, 1972, right here in Holyoke.
That's weird. I never heard it.
Let me go get my fucking birth certificate, J Mac.
All right.
Now people are gonna be like, Angelina's on the internet lying about where she was raised.
It's just the accent, the way you're.
Well, it's like Jay, he's from Malden, but he tells everybody Boston because nobody knows where the fuck Malden's at unless you're from Massachusetts.
8 miles north of Boston. That's why I say I'm from Boston.
Right. We don't like, I parked my car in the garage. We don't.
If I say I'm from Malden, Mass, they're not gonna. Nobody's gonna.
He says khakis. Khakis are a pair of pants. He goes, no, khakis.
We also call it the yoke. That's right. We call it the yoke.
Right?
We call it the flats.
There are more cities in Massachusetts, than you could ever find in Oregon.
Who is
in that tiny little fucking state. There's
right. No, I
can
drive
imagine. Through there's all kinds of cities with 2 red lights. All day. All day. It's fucking silly.
But Holyoke is 80% Puerto Rican. And people have been making comments on my YouTube about it. So I just don't put them through, calling me a spick and all kinds of other negative stuff.
Yeah.
So Emmy's at this freaking cemetery 2:00 in the morning, and I hear talking, and I know it's not the cops because we'd be seeing flashlights. And I pounced over there like a fucking cat.
Did I felt the ground? I
would have. I was ready.
Because didn't they say they were there the other night when you guys were there? They were watching
they were
or something like that.
We were here the other night, and there were some YouTubers here. I'm like, that was us.
Yeah,
we were here videotaping.
Emmy, you
but
didn't
we didn't
order
see
my
them.
Chinese.
You're gonna order Chinese?
Yeah. I am right now. I'm trying to get it to go.
You're supposed to order it an hour ago, motherfucker.
I'm
during
babe.
the break,
No, I'm
during
getting
the
it. But they kept screwing up. They kept wanting me to do delivery. So
My
here we
blood
go.
sugar's like
There's a
26 right now.
long driveway. Long driveway.
Well, are
There's
you
a
doing
red
delivery?
work band.
Huh?
Is she getting delivery?
Yeah, I
No,
gotta fucking
yeah.
eat, man. She's fucking me off here. She's okay, but see, my diabetes, I gotta eat at a certain time or I get fucked up.
Hell yeah. Emmy needs to start taking her ADHD medicine on time, and then she would have had your Chinese on time.
I would have.
Well, here's the thing, right? I'd have been happy with some home cooking simple, but she wanted to do this stream. So I'm like, all right, cool, but you got to order something because I was in the 90s here a little while ago.
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
so right now I'm 118 because I had some liquor, but
Queen, you're right. So Queen says if you watch the video Angelina, me, made going back to the beginning when they were all kissing up to Jacqueline, it was so obvious nefarious things were aloof and Jacqueline was clueless. Remember that Jacqueline thought that if you faked in the paranormal, that there was some kind of legal trouble you would get into.
Really?
Wait, is that a question for me?
Yeah.
That's a question for you. Why can't J-Mac order his own Chinese?
It's because my wife has my credit card. That's why. And I can't remember all the fucking numbers off the top of my head.
Emmy had his credit card all the way
app to the fucking food thing. So
Emmy had his credit card.
That's why.
Look, Emmy had his credit card all the way up here in Massachusetts, and he goes, "Why do you have my card?" I heard that. I was like, "Ooh,
yeah." Like I'm trying to buy a pack of cigarettes or some shit, and she's got my bank card fucking the other side of the country.
And it's funny too. So when I am traveling, whether I was
she'll order me food.
No, I think I did. I had to call. I had to Uber something to his house and Uber our son somewhere while I was there with you guys.
2 different places trying to feed the family because she took off with the bank card. Motherfucker.
You're getting Uber and we're having fresh home cooked meals.
Yeah.
Okay, Emmy, what'd she say? She goes, okay, everyone, I'm getting off the phone. I have a wonderful night. Emmy and J-Mac and Angelina. And everyone, take care. Have a good night. Fawn, thank you. You have a good night, too.
I'm going to be
getting
so much in about a half hour because I feel that my medicine working.
So that's why I was answering this booberry right there.
Just from what I've seen, in my opinion, definitely nefarious. They took advantage of Jay, and it's sad. You should read some of these comments.
Yeah.
I'm just going to read some comments, guys. I know we missed a whole bunch.
I'm going to start at the bottom. Actually, let me scroll up.
Honey, scroll up, and then as you go down, put them on the screen.
Yes, honey. Okay.
Yeah, honey. J-Mac, you better fucking call me honey, too.
Okay.
I may have to after
let's
this.
Let's right here.
Okay, honey.
Queen goes, at least Illinois.
Share my bed.
Absolutely. Okay. Here we go. Bonta, be right back. Okay, so
Red's is my little lesbian.
And now, if I'm going to read, you're going to shut your pie hole.
Okay, don't talk to my man like that, girl.
You are move her head. She says, I saw her video saying there will be a live to talk about it and keep an eye out. So I've been waiting, and here I am. Okay. Yes, Kiwi, it has been a major clusterfuck.
What'd you do? Go all the way back?
Hey guys, don't spam, please, with all that. But thank you.
Hello. Instinctively, I was a fan of Jason's when I found Angelina. Stayed one for a while till I saw what was going on, and I followed both sides to see for myself. And that's how it should always be.
That's how it should be. People need to stop just listening to one person and look at everything. If you're going to watch debunkers and you're going to watch me with my critical thinking and stuff, look at both sides. Just like people saying I'm doing this and I'm doing that. Ask me or research and find out. Don't just, not everything is one-sided.
Exactly. There's always, how I've always said, there's always 3 sides to every story. MacGyver, what do you say? My wife always has credit card and forgets to get it back. Then when I need gas, I don't have my card.
Dude, you know what it's like going through 7-Eleven? You're waiting 6 people deep. You get up to the thing, you flip open your wallet.
But then I have to tell him, he's like, honey, he's calling me in line. I'm like, honey, you have that wallet on your phone. You can use that.
She
all I remember is hearing J-Mac on the phone here.
So here's the thing, right? We transfer money and shit, so we don't get scammed or what anything, right? You know, things like this. And we move money when we want to spend it. You know how many times I've been at the line, some fucking place, trying to buy some booze,
got the
cigarettes, underwear, what? Boop, no money. Excuse me. Hey, I mean, can you what the fuck? Hang on 1 second. Yeah, now.
Yeah, he literally did that. And then he can tell him, he's like,
that's
embarrassing. I've never been so embarrassed. I'm like, last week you said the same thing. You've never been so embarrassed. So this week's different.
Gold dripping off of me, can't fucking make a $699 payment.
I just will never remember sitting in the living room and it was nice and quiet. We're all watching something. Then we hear J-Mac. Why do you have my credit card? I'll never forget that. Yeah. I might even have it on camera. I don't know.
I love her to death, but yeah, we're married. Probably. Yeah, we're married. You'll hear it now and then. Fuck yeah.
If I was thinking, I should have looked at the camera, because I could have got you and made a real thing of you're sleeping when your eyes are closed and you're eating chips and drinking Pepsi.
You want to know what's funny?
That's when you got to force her to go to bed.
We had to get her up off. We have a theater sectional. We had to get her up off this theater sectional. She's like, I'm fine right here. I think I was melted
so what she'll do is she'll ghost hunt all fucking night and use all of her spoons. If you got fibromyalgia, you know what I'm talking about. She will use all of her spoons. And then while everyone's trying to crash, Emily will be up as the sun's coming up. Emily will be trying to put her shit away. And she's like, her eyes are closed, her fingers, she likes to move her fingers, and she'll fucking talk to and you know, she thinks she's putting all her shit away. It's just
I'm not. They got me.
It's like talking to Helen Keller.
Yes. I'm like, babe, you gotta go to bed. You're done. Go.
People are like, is this normal?
It was every night. Like, Emmy, why are you even coming to sit on the couch if you know you're gonna pass out in 2 seconds?
Yeah.
Because I want to hang with you guys.
She's a fighter, man. She'll go and go and go.
After the investigation, she slept in the back of the car for 3 hours. During
3 hours.
So much traffic.
No, that's longer than 5 hours drive.
Doing that.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, because remember we got off in the Bronx. We had to go around.
So
and Patty's like, how do you know where we're at? I'm like, it's the Bronx. I have family here. Come on. That shit was funny.
And they're losing it.
You want to know that this literally I can sleep anywhere. One person took half of it going when we were going to Pennsylvania or Pennhurst, and then Angelina sat. I was watching that video the other day. I got to put that out, and she's like,
"Please don't.
I've been in prison. I'm a serial killer." You know, something like that was all funny. But hold on, Jay. Wait. I'm going somewhere with this. So the back of the car. When we went there would have been room for me to kind of lay down, but people gave me stuff, so I had to come back with gifts. So this much went to this much, and I'm organizing everything so I could fall asleep back there in this little.
This much,
So I want to address this llama.
Investigators in a car. We can barely fit our equipment in there, and here comes Emmy with 15,000 pounds more shit.
So
yeah, people gave me stuff.
I want to address this llama lady here. It says, Queen, it's disappointing because I was a fan of Ghost Hunters from beginning, but the truth is the truth. Now, whatever he does in his personal side shit is not Ghost Hunters. So I know it's difficult, but you got to kind of separate that. Although what concerns me is when you're a paranormalist, a ghost hunter, an enthusiast, your
investigator,
your honesty, your character is everything. Yep. And if you start being shady in other ways, it's going to put shade on that. There's nothing you can do about that. Your career is based on honesty. And your face is based on honesty. And when this kind of crap shows up, people always remember the bad, but they don't remember the good.
Exactly. That's the thing.
Can really fuck up your
goes a long way. And so somebody earlier had said, even on one of the episodes, Jason even got mad at Grant because I guess Grant faked something. I think that was the pole in his hoodie or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so they call him Jay on the show. Jay got mad because he was accusing Grant. And now look at, it's just hard for me. I can't believe anything he says because he defended his daughter. I get it. That's his daughter. But come on, she's
100%.
faking
Yeah, I
paranormal.
And I've always said
paranormal.
that too.
When
Not
your
mad
kid
that he's
puts you in a
defending his daughter.
position like that, every parent's gonna do what they're gonna do unless it's some horrific thing.
You protect
Even
her,
if you know your
but
kid's wrong.
Unless they're beheading somebody, a parent's gonna fucking back their kid up.
I can't do that because again, his credibility is on the line. You know, his daughter's faking the paranormal, the thumping and stuff, and here he is defending her. I'd be like, yeah, she's my daughter, but you know what? What she did was wrong. I don't condone that. You know, stuff like that is how I would put it.
And you know what I wonder? If, like, okay, so Jason has people coming after me. They straight up say it on their videos. I'm doing this because she pissed off my friend Jason, whatever. So you go back 16 years and you start watching all these videos that other people did with the jacket pull, and then Donna LaCroix's talking about how she was treated and Brian and all that. And you got to wonder, like, was he doing the same thing that's going on with Jacqueline now back then 16 years ago? Does he just use other people to do his dirty work? Because I honestly believe he does, because Emmy, we see it happening on the internet. We seen it happening on YouTube. Angelina, but it's never Jason. It's someone else instead of Jason doing a video or something like that. I don't hate
That's why I did that reaction.
I like watching Ghost Hunters. You know, I don't dislike the guy. I don't hate the guy. We have our differences. It is. I know it's a little more, maybe he's a little more fucked up to me because I have done videos on his daughter and have gotten footage that nobody's gotten, and it just is what it is. But I just wonder, like, does he have someone else do his dirty work?
Yeah.
Do you think that there's a chance that he bit off more than he could chew with this house thing, and that he felt like no matter what he had to help, he had to make the fans satisfied?
Well, then if that's the issue, and he's so honest, why didn't he just say, "Hey, look, I can't do this"? And how many times have we heard him saying he doesn't want nothing to do with Conjuring House? He doesn't want it. But Andrea Perrin hits him up, and it's all for my friend Andrea. But where's Andrea Perrin? I haven't seen her in a long time since she talked shit about Elton in that podcast and stuff. I haven't seen her. All of a sudden, the notary testifies, and there's a few people that are kind of like ghosted on the internet. Why? It's just, everything is really shady. So at the end of the day, if nothing happens and Jason doesn't get the power of attorney, he doesn't get the house, he can still bid for it at the auction, but he's not going to get it because, as far as I know, the lowest bid so far is $4 million.
Oh shit.
And it was reported in the news and in a court report that $4 million was offered for that home.
Yeah, he said he would match it up to $1 million, which I don't believe he has.
The point, the deed was signed. The sales and purchase agreement was signed. Where's the money? Where that money had
still locked in.
There's got to be a deposit or something that had to be given.
Rumor has it he's pretty. He's got some. How do I say this? Allegedly, rumor has it his credit is horrible and cannot afford anything like this. So.
I wonder.
Allegedly.
You know, civil case.
Allegedly.
So I've been involved in a civil case before, and the lawyers on both sides looked at the credit. They looked at my credit. They looked at the other person's credit to see if there was motive for what was going on.
Yep.
You know, I had some identity issues with somebody taking my identity. So did the lawyers do that? Have they checked? Is there any other motive? I mean, I don't understand why they want that house so fucking bad. You went there saying you
money
don't want it.
signs. Come on, it's money signs. That's all it is.
Do you really think that him or Cody or Satori could really run that place like Jacqueline did? Jacqueline made money there.
Even if they
Jacqueline
did,
made
they
improvements there.
$4 million.
But see,
wait a minute. Paranormal investigators, a few shows, whatever. Even if you make ABC on some episode, are you gonna recoup $4 million?
It would take a long time. Unless unless you're charging $1,000 a night or $1,200 a night,
or you want to turn it into a Zach Bagans type museum.
Or maybe you just want to buy it for $4 million, fix it up, fix everything, and then resell it to someone in the paranormal that's going to keep it for the paranormal people, for the community. Because I heard rumbles that Elton has done this for the paranormal community, and that it was just what I heard. He was going to auction it off on Christmas to someone in the paranormal field and keep it for the paranormal. He wasn't going to buy the house for himself. That's what I've heard.
That's cool. At maybe $1 million.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Maybe at $1 million, but $4 million. Who's going to throw that away so we can spend $500 for a weekend?
But a smart business
person. It's not $500. It's $1,000 for 24 hours.
A smart business person, J-Mac, merchandise, overnight tours, movies.
Ugh. Yeah, maybe.
Because I heard that there was a movie that was supposed to be shot out there, and I guess all that got shut down. I don't know. That's what I heard. But
even if there is a movie, who gets the rights to that? Right? You see what I mean? That's tough to make that money back. Something stinky here, man. I don't know.
I don't know.
That dog don't hunt.
I'll have to send you the newspaper.
What I was going to say.
I'll just send you the article with the $4 million.
Okay, what I was going to say, let's say he allegedly did buy the house.
Hi,
he would give his daughter a job.
He'd probably have her run it. Didn't she just graduate from college?
But she's already been called out, so they would be losing money.
That's what I would think.
Yeah, that would be very damaging since she's already.
I don't think it would get as booked as it did when Jacqueline had it. It would get booked, but not nowhere near.
It's got to be somebody other than that one you were just talking about.
There you go, Steph Wins, Paracons. There's a lot you could do. Like Roxanne Jespero, she wanted it to make a farm, like a healing farm with horses and stuff for kids and stuff like that. Norma Sutcliffe's husband had big ideas for that place,
It's great. But
a lot of land.
The money? Where's that? How do you recoup that kind of money?
But then even the daughter, I'm still going back to Satori.
But really, is $4 million really a lot of money these days? $1 million is like pocket change.
Talking about recouping it from, I guess there's other stuff, movie deals or whatever. I don't know.
Oh, I believe in NDA. Yeah, somebody NDA was signing. Well, okay, let me ask you this. I remember
10 years ago, maybe 10 years ago when the paranormal stuff was really booming on national television. Now,
but they did. Him and Grant went in and bought a hotel together. Whatever happened to that?
They sold it when their friendship broke up. When their bromance broke up. They sold
their
it.
bromance.
What kind of money is that making?
Nothing now. They don't own it. So I talked to somebody the other day who's really good friends or knows Pilgrim Films. And whoever mentioned about an NDA, he said that no one on the show can ask, Jason and Grant can't ask anyone to sign an NDA. Only Pilgrim Films and Sci-Fi can do that. So people keep saying, Jason Hawes is probably shutting people up with an NDA. He couldn't do that. He couldn't put out an NDA. If he's shutting people up, maybe it's like on TV, you shut people up, you give them a little money and they shut the fuck up. But
so Jason
I'm pretty sure.
Picture this. Jason Hawes gets this thing, makes a little money off it for a few years, and then flips it.
He's not going to get it because he's fraudulently.
What's his real motive? Is his real motive to flip it?
Well, if that was his real motive, that would be smart. But you know how much work needs to be done in that house?
Because I know some places they won't let people go because it's almost like a condemned thing. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it needs a lot of work. So whoever buys it is going to have to put $500,000 to $1 million in it. You know?
Why is he so interested in it?
Because maybe the devices that do the knocking are in the floors at the Conjuring House.
Oh God.
I mean, that's just my crazy.
I had nothing to do with that response.
Cody and Satori were friends with Corey and Jen, and they've been hanging out the Conjuring House since Corey and Jen owned it because Corey was on taps and knew Cody. So I'm not saying that they have that. It's just a theory I have. Huh?
What's so big about the Conjuring House? Was there really good evidence found there?
No.
Just because
what made the Conjuring House was Andrea Perron and her family and their stories. You never heard those stories?
I don't know much about it.
No.
Yeah, don't worry. You don't want any. You don't even want to know. It's just not.
It's not
Conjuring.
worth it.
Yeah, it's not worth it. It's all fake.
And
I believe it's haunted, but not for the reasons they say.
No, the land. I say the land's haunted because there's a lot of history on the land itself. And
that's my. Let's look at the root.
Sorry, my throat's dry.
Is there really good evidence, or is this a moneymaker?
There's no evidence. There's no proven paranormal evidence from the Conjuring House.
So it's some kind of moneymaker. There's a lot of people that
because the lady. Okay,
haunted.
So he doesn't know Andrea Perron. So when Andrea Perron moved in, her family claimed that there was a lot of paranormal activity. They even called in the Warrens to come help them out. Allegedly, a spirit threw a sewing needle at the mother. The table lifted in the air. The mother went flying across the thing. They move out. Norma Sutcliffe buys it. All of a sudden, she's there for a few years. Andrea Perron writes a book or tells a story, and there comes the movie, The Conjuring.
Mm-hmm.
That's
now.
So
it's
basically,
a hot spot.
it's like a So basically, to me, it's basically just a home for horror movie lovers.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now that's all the story you need to know about Andrea Perron. Because, I mean, she says they would come home and the phone would be hanging in midair. Where's the pictures? Where's the video? This is in the 80s.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. Like there was videos and pictures in the 70s and the 80s. Like if that happened every time he came home, how come there's no picture? Or you remember the big
that happened every time I came home and I have a camera set up ready to go by the time I walked in the door to grab it.
Someone said, oh, they didn't have cameras back then. Hello. Do you not remember watching the Warrens go there and they had cameras set up on tripods? And what do you mean there was no?
I can remember Instamatics in the 70s.
Yeah.
I mean, if there's a phone hanging in there, you can catch a picture even if it's starting to drop.
But basically, that's why it's famous.
Yeah. Okay. So it's a moneymaker. That's it.
To me, it's famous.
Yeah, I'd have my Polaroid ready.
There's a house down the road from us where 4 people got murdered. You know what I mean, and whatever. And that's probably more of a thing than this.
I mean, we had a fire at someone's house up the street the other day, and now it's not arson; it's attempted murder. So I'm gonna go investigate there tonight.
There you go.
And talk to the spirits. No, I'm not. I'm not.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I can throw it out there.
And Ed and Lorraine were unscrupulous.
I grew up watching Ed and Lorraine, and as a kid, believing it and everything. But to us,
find out
the
it's
people
like no Santa
in
now.
New England who don't believe in them, they're icons though. They kind of put Massachusetts on the map. They're one of the big pioneers of putting Massachusetts on the map because they're in Massachusetts, they're going here, they're in Connecticut, they only stay in the New England area, blah blah blah, and they were on the news all the time.
This
exactly.
Like to me, and this guy seen money signs, and he opened his mouth and he started this and that, and people bit. and then now he's got this thing going on, and then, oh God, how do I get out of this? What do I do with this fucking 100,000? Oh,
he could have
boy,
just,
we
he
got to
could
make
have
this
said, here, I'll
happen,
give your monies back.
right?
He
You can see how
could
this,
have stopped it.
because
He
from
could
what
have
I
just stopped the
understand, he's pretty much
GoFundMe.
busted, right? So this was his home run. This was his get me back. Yeah, I get
And
it.
it's like,
But you-
what if the sales and purchase agreement is nullified,
Yeah.
why is the GoFundMe still up? GoFundMe is for people who need that money and are it's going towards something. That money's not going towards anything. There's no bill of sale. The judge is in charge of this shit. The judge is gonna decide what's the best future of the Conjuring House. But Jason has no sale on it. No one. That's nullified, and the POA is nullified. So why isn't the GoFundMe shut down? GoFundMe specifically says if you stop the campaign or you meet what you meant, or you get caught not doing something right or lying or whatever, that you'll be
up and he's just
prosecuted.
trying to save face. I think that's what happened.
And that's human, right? That's human.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
That's human.
I think he knew what he was doing. I think he put it out there saying, I don't want nothing to do with the Conjuring House. And like she said, Adrian.
Money's the root of all evil,
Came
right?
in.
All this money comes in, now you're like, oh, fuck, what do I do?
Like, that's the one thing I don't know. Is he doing it to be good because for Andrea, or are there other motives? I don't know. Nobody knows that. Only Jason himself knows that.
It starts off good, and then you get all this fucking money, and then reality hits. And then you get stuck in a pickle. That's what I think's going on, because I really don't think this guy's a dirtbag.
If that's the thing,
I think we get ourselves in some situations, and sometimes
but
it's
then
really
to get
hard
out, to be faced, to be transparent, you tell people, you know what? I changed my mind. I'm going to return everybody's money. You know,
that's hard to do too. That's a nightmare. That's a fucking nightmare.
But that's easier to do than continue to keep lying if you're lying.
Yeah.
That's the easiest route out.
That's the easiest way to go, right?
And that's the thing he did tonight. Funny how he did a video just before we went live.
He doesn't know about us unless he knows it through Angela.
I tagged him.
I've been again threatened with legal things on the internet 5 days ago. I didn't even see it till someone sent it to me today. So yeah. I'm not going to say he did a video because of us. He might have done a video because
it's all over the internet. Guy, to be honest with you,
it's over the internet all day, so that he might have just done a video because it's all over.
If he did that video, it's because of that guy's video.
Not Beardo. Beardo's his friend. Oh, the other guy.
No, the video
Mike.
that you showed.
Mike.
Yeah, Mike.
I don't know who he was, but yeah.
Andrea would never have asked
some of these people
Jason
forget how big they really
if
are.
It was real. She asked him in private if this was real. Yeah, see, and a lot of shady shit was going in private.
Some of these people,
Andrea would never
have
asked
celebrities. They don't think they're as big as they really are.
Oh yeah, we know that.
When we met Cliff Barackman, okay, he owns a store down the road
Christina.
from us, a shop, right? He
Max, say hi to Christina.
Hello, Christina. He was
that's her girlfriend,
guy,
babe.
Right? And so he's got a shop down the street. He's like, "Oh, I'm no celebrity." I'm like, "Dude, but you are.
He's a man."
But you are.
Yeah, he's a man.
Okay, hold on. It's tonight.
He's a man who's gonna meet my hand.
Right, Christina is her girlfriend.
Hi.
Okay.
Oh, her girlfriend.
Yeah, PDX joined locale.
Wait. Christina is fucking
Angelina's.
And hey, girl, we need to make sure they don't get one of those single bed fucking situations. Listen, you call me up, we'll negotiate.
No, actually, you know what? I'm going to sleep between the both of them. No. There you go.
Oh, wait, she's going too? Wait, she's going too? Oh, menage a twats, one of those fucking things.
Just made me snort.
Oh my
Okay, so
God.
I want to say this. So Queen B 5191 says tonight he did a video that said the G Fund the GoFundMe money is still there, and things are still are still going forward for them.
How many fucking donators?
Purchase the house, yes.
How many?
I'm sorry.
How are things
I'll be
still
right back.
going
hard
forward?
that is to give back.
But how are things still going forward if he does not have a bill of sale for the house?
You okay, babe?
He does
Hang
not
on.
own the
I gotta
house. So
go.
how is this still in play, the GoFundMe? That's what I don't understand. But it's not for me to understand. That's Jason's business and the people's business who donate to that, you know. But it just, yeah, it doesn't make sense. I wish I could. I can't hit the comment button, guys, but I'll start reading them. No friend asked $1 million favor person to put someone on the spot if it was real.
Sorry, I thought Amy was choking.
Yeah, but you know what? I don't really believe. Who's to say Andrea Perrin doesn't?
She was choking. Sorry.
Who's to say Andrea Perrin doesn't have motives either? I mean, look at what she said about the Conjuring House when she was a kid and how badly haunted and stuff it was, and like, you know, I think everyone has motive. Andrea Perrin clings to everyone who owns that house because she's relevant whenever, because that house made Andrea Perrin's name out there. So whoever owns that house, Norma Sutcliffe had it. She tried to be friends with Norma Sutcliffe. Then Norma Sutcliffe called her out. Then the Kenyans had it. Then Corey and Jen had it, and she was there all the time. Then Jacqueline had it, and she was there all the time. Well, if someone who isn't someone who likes her buys the house, there goes her moneymaker. There goes her, yes, I'm at the farm. I feel like one with the universe, you know, and I'm not trying to make fun of Andrea, and I know she has cancer, but these are just my thoughts. Do you guys think Ed and Lorraine Warren were con artists?
So, yeah, real quick, everybody worrying about Emmy. Emmy jumped up and kind of her face got serious, and I thought she was choking for a second. But it's because our food delivery showed up. That's all it was. Emmy is fine.
So your blood sugar's ready to be fixed.
Emmy's fine. Yes, Emmy's fine. I just, the look on her face and the way she moved made me think that she was choking. All right.
Jason and Andrea worked on the last wish behind the scenes, and then she put it out to make Jason look like a savior to, yeah. Just like she made it look like Jacqueline was the savior. The house found you, Jacqueline. You didn't find the house, it found you. Everyone who moves into the Conjuring House, Andrea Perrin says, the house found you.
He also said that if the money didn't go to this house, he would find another project. So,
well, that's cool. I don't think the Conjuring House is good for him, especially only because of all the controversy with Cody and Satori.
Right.
Like,
if he's looking to make money and do something, there's different locations.
Yeah, there's different locations. There's a lot of locations on Rhode Island, but say half the population doesn't believe in Cody and Satori, but when Jacqueline owned it, everyone believed in them, and now half the population doesn't. They're not going to make nowhere near what she's made. No one's going to want to go there. So maybe buy something that didn't start with drama over the toe tapping and Sam and Colby's Hell Week.
It's gone way ballooned more than the price has gone beyond the value.
It's crazy, J-Mac, because when Norma Sutcliffe sold that house to the Heinzens 4 or 5 years ago, whatever, they paid $439,000 for it. Jacqueline gave them $1.525 million for that. Double.
Yeah,
almost triple.
At this point, I would say $1 million.
Yeah.
Because other than, I mean, he's talking
probably going to take $1 million to fix it.
Yeah. So, and I get it if it's done right, but you're talking $3-4 million. I don't see the recoup. I just see a loss.
Yeah. Seems he's being open about it. Who's being open about it? I don't think Jason's being open about these documents. Just based off what people are saying they saw in the video, I don't think he's being honest enough.
By the way, Minneapolis is going crazy.
Oh, shit. They're going off.
Yeah.
Did they charge that cop?
No, I don't think they're gonna.
I
But
thought you said
I
last
put up
night
a
that.
video. To me, it looked like so the wife was yelling at him, bring it on, go get some lunch, yada yada. And then she went and he went and stepped in front of the vehicle. I think she egged him on, and
Hmm.
if that was just completely random, I hate to say it, but it was a good shoot. If
I'm gonna have to watch it. I heard about it, but I didn't see the video because I've been.
first I was like, oh, that was a bad shoot. That was bullshit. He could have just moved. And then when I watch his camera, I go, okay, it's a good shoot. But then when I watch it from the beginning, and her wife is challenging this cop that makes the shot, it makes me wonder. It makes me wonder if he didn't deliberately position himself there because this very cop was drugged 6 months earlier by a vehicle. And
Oh wow.
I think that like he decided in his mind, if this ever happens again, I ain't taking the drag. And I feel like he may have just positioned himself because of her talk, where she's saying, bring it on. You want a piece of us? Come on. And then he went and stepped in front of the vehicle. She moved the vehicle. Bam. But he wasn't in the middle. He was kind of to the side. I don't know.
Yeah, I was wondering if the officer was provoked or if
Oh
the
yeah, she
officer
was.
provoked it.
Her wife was challenging him. You want a piece of us? Bring it on. Bring it on. Right.
I'm gonna have to
And
watch
it would
it.
be like you and your wife, right? Your wife's in the driver's seat. She's outside. You're outside challenging the cop. Bring it on. Come on, motherfucker. Go get some lunch. You want a piece of this? And then as she started to go back into the car, another cop said, get out of your car. And then this cop said, I don't know what he said, but he just got up and he stood in front of the car, fired the shot. And no sooner did he fire the shot, he said, fucking bitch.
Oh
It's on
my
my, it's in
God.
my shorts. It's in
I'm gonna
my
have to watch
shorts.
them. See,
You
I
can
hate
watch my
watching stuff like
shorts. You
that, but
can
now I
hear him
gotta look
say
at them.
fucking bitch
I
over
will.
and
I'm
over
gonna be on your
again.
page after this. J-Mac, someone said the wife told the cop to bring his lunch.
Yep. He's like, in
What do
other
you, what does
words,
that, what do you mean? While all this was going on?
yeah, she was outside of the car taunting the cop, the shooter cop. Okay. The cop that when another cop says get out of the car, he then moves away and positions himself in front of her vehicle. This is a
Oh,
cop that's already been drugged. Why would he put himself in front of the vehicle if he's afraid of such a thing? It's his state of mind is questionable in my opinion. Now, had he been a normal cop, just been in that situation, the shoot was good. But I think he purposely put himself there.
Oh wow.
And it was only like his hip, a glancing blow.
Wow. Yes, who's ever asking, you can get a refund on your card. You just have to go to GoFundMe and fill out a form. But if you believe in everything and you don't see anything shady, keep your money there. Don't not donate because we're asking questions.
We're not saying don't donate.
Giving our stupid opinions. Before anyone says
this is a review, our opinion.
That's it.
Do not donate or something because of these comments.
Yeah.
Or
don't go spread no hate.
This is our review. Everything's alleged.
Mm-hmm. I've never said that. Don't go spread no hate.
Yeah.
Yes, please don't go spread no hate. But you know what? What's the point in saying that? Because people get hate anyway. You should see the shit I got the other day. Today was a good day though. I've got nothing. Everything nice. Oh wow!
Stuck in a car surrounded by people. So, I know this is off subject, but earlier
I'd start shooting.
I heard reports that ICE was hiding in hotels because of the mobs looking to find them.
I get worried about ICE coming to Hoyle because it's 80% Latin. And we get worried here. I carry my birth certificate and social security card with me. And that's dangerous alone, just doing that. That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, ICE does. I mean, come on. It's a little ridiculous how they handle things. If it was you or I, we'd be arrested.
You know, Ghost Adventures was like the original fucking thing that got us all hyped up. Yeah, this is cool. We've been doing this for years now. That
See, I never watched them until I got into Ghost the paranormal. Adventures.
This is a personal thing after the fact.
Yeah. I never watched any of those paranormal shows till I got into paranormal. People are like, what's your favorite paranormal show? I'm like, what do you mean? Horror movie? What's my favorite horror movie? They're like, no, what's your I'm like I don't know. I didn't even know there was paranormal shows.
I don't know, 90, I don't know. I guess it would have been like, if we got married, so the kids would have been 5 or 6. So maybe like 2005, 2006, something. We were
What is Emmy, eating and not feeding you?
What? She says she's coming. She's coming. Oh, I got my food. Out there.
Oh, okay. I
got my food. Yeah. She's probably like,
all right. Emmy, you better hurry up.
I got a kid at home still,
I got about 10 more minutes,
Emmy. Everybody.
What was that? What are you eating, J-Mac?
Chinese.
What kind of Chinese? Like spare ribs, crab ragoons? Oh, damn. Oh, he's about to choke on the rice.
The mustard.
Did you see what I said about Jacqueline? No, I did not. I don't have control on my end. I'm on Emmy's tonight.
I love Chinese mustard.
Zach ruined it all for his own show. The funny thing is, Zach is still going strong. And I've watched Ghost Adventures, and I love he's got a big ego. I don't like him. I just really don't like watching that show. I like Twin Paranormal. They're funny. I know they're fake, but I can't say they're fake because I don't know if they're fake or not. But I love them. They're funny.
Fake show is watching Monsters.
Mounsters. It's Mounsters. How'd you say it?
Is it Mountain Monsters? Where they're chasing Bigfoot and they're chasing, they set up these traps and he got out. It's a bunch of rednecks.
Yeah, when they're in these crop fields and stuff, they're funny as hell.
Yeah, a bunch of rednecks. They all got shotguns and shit, Okay. Mountain Monsters.
What's behind that corn stalk?
That's a show where it's kind of hyped up.
I have to put the stuff away because the dogs will get it. I am so sorry.
Yeah. Shut up.
Yeah, because the dogs be like...
Oh, wait, you left. We're kicking you off your own fucking Friday night.
Okay,
stupid ass. It'd be like, bitch.
No, and hey,
here comes Emmy inserting herself like a tampon.
I remember when Ghost Adventures had that guy show up with this device and it was bullshit and he had things fly across the room and they called him out at the end of the show.
Thank you, cool. So, Angelina, I want to ask you something.
What the fuck
you want to start doing a show together?
With you?
Yeah.
Have you lost your goddamn fucking mind?
I got to have a mind to lose first.
Yeah, but I don't want
to. Jay, we can't hear you. Drop down. Hold on. What, Jay?
Emmy, stop with the buttons. Cue the sound. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Actually, a lot.
It can't be late at night because
no, absolutely not.
I take my medicine at 7 and by 10 I'm tired. Like right now I'm struggling.
Okay, and how long have we been live? We've been live. Actually, we've been live just over 2 hours. But no, we can talk about maybe like I don't know. Take questions. Yeah. People may have questions. It could be.
It doesn't always have to be about the fucking paranormal.
Yeah, no, it don't. It don't.
Why when you eat corn, it shows up whole in your shit. We can talk about whatever.
You know what else does that? Nuts, peanuts. You eat peanuts, it comes back whole. Why the fuck? And olives. And
Kenny explained that to me one time how that works. But yeah, we can do a show.
I think so. And I want to thank you. I gotta return
like this or with guest. We gotta be all prim and fucking proper.
We can have guests once in a while, but otherwise we can be like this and answer questions like people are asking. You
Okay, the
know,
guests we
and
have better match our energies.
yes, yeah. Our first guest can be David Ullman.
Oh my God. When you had that man call me the other day, I didn't know who he was really. I mean, at first I didn't, and then when he was like, Sharon, I'm like, who the fuck is he talking to? And then when you're like, that's the Sharon Tate house, I was like, holy shit, who's David? Oh, I look him up. I'm like, holy shit. Yep, I'm into this conversation now. Sharon, shut up. I'm talking to her. Well, he was cracking me up. He's a really nice guy. We can have him on the show. That would be fun. Just because I don't believe in that stuff doesn't mean I wouldn't have somebody on the show or interview them.
Exactly. You know, and there you can have David, or you can have eccentric. I know. We'll have you on the show too. You can have eccentric David, where you know he will talk non-conspiracy shit, conspiracy shit, and he goes deep into stuff. Actually, Parasolo has met the David, and then he's met David. But David's a good guy.
Comment up from Legally Blonde. Sorry,
I'm Legally Blonde.
Legally Not Blonde.
Legally Not
It's
Blonde.
about a news post today. Hold on. Oh, I can scroll up.
Oh, I gotta go up. Who wrote it?
So
right
she
here.
says,
this one.
Yeah, the news today said attorneys argue Casti Rife conspired with plaintiff in suit over the Conjuring House, or how Jacqueline said she wanted Hawes to take the house earlier. So
look right there.
I forget where I seen it, but apparently there was some kind of order for the news not to cover some shit like that, but
there's so it's like a gag order that the news can't cover it.
Yeah, almost like a gag order or cease and desist from writing articles or something. Who wrote that? Legally Not Blonde. Was it Sarah from WPRI? The news said today that conspired with the plaintiff to sue over the Conjuring House. If they conspired with the plaintiff, then maybe the plaintiff told them, hey, you are the banker here. Here's what's going on. I don't believe this sales and purchase agreement for this house that my sister signed is legit. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's still about the power of attorney and all the forgery. Basically, it's a forgery. The power of attorney used her abuse. Who was there? The power of attorney? Was they all? We won't know. We won't know until we get the, they release the testimony.
I thought Matt and other guy bought it because the para community was having a fit about it.
Yeah, so I saw Elton on an interview, and he basically is doing this for the paranormal field. And I believe he even said Matt's not even involved with the Conjuring House stuff. It's just all Elton.
He'd only been there a couple of times. They did a live stream, I think they did together.
Right, yeah. There was a news thing they played again the other day. So I think it's just, from what I'm hearing, again, allegedly, Elton doesn't want the house. He wants to give it to somebody good in the paranormal who will do right by it for the paranormal, kind of like giving the paranormal field a gift.
Okay, I got a question.
And if he's conspiring with the sister,
fried rice.
That's gross.
Pineapple and fried rice.
I only like beans in my rice. All right. If anyone doesn't have any more questions, I'm about to get off here.
Yeah.
I'm about to fall asleep.
You guys got 7 more minutes to ask anything or say
7
something.
minutes. 6 minutes.
7 minutes. Starting now. And we'll go 2.5. But
Mike,
also you guys
watching, I'm gonna call you tomorrow because I know I'm gonna pass out.
Let me put your link in my chat so people can go over to you. Hold on. Oh, that's a spicy. Oh my God.
Don't send your crazy people over to my page, girl. What's wrong with you?
Oh, yeah. Never mind.
Yes. When do you want to? When do you want to start? What kind of show do you guys want to see me and Emmy do? Of course, it's going to be a little bit paranormal, but I have my other YouTube channel too, so we can just totally do off the wall shit on Angelina Uncut.
And I got my PDX Adventures too.
There we go. Because people in the paranormal, are going to be like, why are you on a paranormal podcast and you're talking about peanuts come out full in your shit? It's because we have ADD.
Groff started his own show, which pissed off Zach off, especially when Groff's show was making more money. Oh, I believe it.
I heard Nick Groff is in a lot of debt for child support or something. I read some article somewhere. Yeah, I heard he's being sued, some lawsuits or something. I don't know. This is what I heard. You can't trust everybody on YouTube.
Shit. Wow.
Yeah,
allegedly.
That's what I heard. Allegedly. No, I heard it. Somebody was talking about it on YouTube. Just like how people talk about me and say Angelina's a liar. She's cheap. Right. She makes stuff up, but they don't watch all the video and see all the proof. So, it's been I got to tell you, it's been a very nice day. I've gotten a lot of inboxes from people who were against me, thanking me, apologizing to me, emailing me, and I'm like, okay, you could have been a little bolder and just commented.
I think Beardo needs to apologize.
And Beardo was nice to me this morning. He's like,
he apologized.
Sometimes you got to put things aside.
Yes.
I said, hey, look, I'm sorry for all the bad shit I've said about you. And then someone says, you should do a video. And I'm like, I don't need to do a video. I'm sure he can see it right here. And his wife says, yes, Angelina, thank you. And he goes, look, my wife's talking with Angelina, Mrs. Geek. So I've had a really good day. So at this point, I am not going to do anything else about the Conjuring House unless we get the notary's exhibit in her testimony. Other than that, I'm gonna leave it to Mike because Mike's doing a great job on it. I'm gonna step on out of it and get back to my videos and start a freaking podcast with fucking Emmy. This ought to be a fucking trip.
It's gonna be.
Point.
So, but what we can do is prepare people for what we're going to do.
We don't even know what we're gonna do.
But no, when we do it, when we go traveling.
Oh yeah. Oh no. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. I've already talked about that. Yeah. We're gonna travel. Yeah. People already know. I want to know what kind of podcast
we can prepare them, like where we're going to be, what we're going to do.
How about if we don't prepare them and we be like, if you want to know where we're at, you just catch us when we're live.
Yes.
Because I don't like telling people where I'm going before I go.
Right.
That's dangerous.
Exactly.
Especially when you're a public.
Absolutely.
Do public stuff on social media. So when people see me tag my location on Facebook, it's after I've left.
But there's going to be somewhere donations can come in and help the heart if they want to come. But
yeah, the American Heart Association is going to set all that up.
Awesome. Okay, we got that.
Good night, girl.
Thank you for coming in, everybody. Thank you for coming in.
Doing well. 2 minutes. So Beardo must be different from Birdo.
Yeah, there's always
Birdo. I don't think she means it on purpose. Do you?
Sometimes.
Or is that just how you talk out there in Oregon? Birdo.
Yeah.
Beardo.
Beardo.
Did he get his page back yet? Did he get his channel back yet?
Let me look. Let me go look.
Because he was waiting this morning. He was checking his phone and everything. Beardo's. So it's still gone, Angela?
Yeah, Beardo gets scared. It's still gone. Oh, somebody goes, Beardo got hijacked. Oh, that was Entity.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said he got hijacked from people from India or something. It happens.
Okay, it was Joe that did that. Okay.
Yeah, Joe did the live feed.
Okay, I'll drop that in chat then. People can go listen to that.
But how?
Really, stop.
He said people from India, and he was telling people don't open links and stuff.
And here I am dropping his link.
I know. I wonder if his Discord got messed up because I don't know much about Discord, but is it connected with any of your social media platforms?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah, you can have it linked to your social media. Yes.
I don't know. I mean, it's what time did we see that? I got up at 10:30, so
That
that's
was
about the
9
time it
hours ago
happened.
he did that. Yeah,
Oh,
that was 9
wow.
hours ago. 10 hours ago. I'm sorry. That was 10
Wow.
hours ago.
So if someone hacks your YouTube, that means they're getting into the YouTube system. Wouldn't YouTube have a fucking smart enough defense to stop that?
Yeah, and today's day and age, I
mean,
don't
that's
think
fucked up.
people are hacking. It's not like it used to be back in the day that HTML is easy to hack, you know, because what people do nowadays is scam. They call up and they do scams on the computer to get you to come in. You know what I mean? Those Indian, because that one guy does that. And that is the only way I think you can get hacked is if you're on a phone call and you said, yeah, here, you got to fix my computer, click the link. Then yes, that would be. Wait, what's this? Who is the crazy modder Jason's called Jen Hate or something like that? She's out of her mind. It must be Satori under a troll count. She comments and threatens anyone who comments about the court cases.
You know what? There are still some people that are not going to understand the paperwork or think outside the box because they're just stuck with what they believe. And I can't answer for them. I don't know why. I mean, you know, I don't know why anybody wouldn't believe it. It's in black and white and it's a court document.
He is a gamer. I really think it happened through his online game.
Yeah, that's what he was saying too. He was playing a game yesterday or just something like that because he does go on there and play games because I do secretly watch his games because I love them. I love video games. You know that, girl. But yeah, I hope that I mean it's been a long time now. I mean,
definitely. But it is Friday too.
What if the other thing too, if someone hacked into YouTube or hacked into somebody's email, like you know how you link your accounts to your email and all the same things? So that I could see that happening. Like my aunt got scammed. But she's 75 years old and she gave out all her information. She's like, oh, you need a picture of my social security card? Here you go. Oh, you want my ID? Here you go. Remember, Emmy? I was freaking out. I was like, oh my God. Me and Christina were going through it for months. I'm like checking her bank, being like, you don't need to take that money out. Where's this? Oh, come on. Like, oh my God, that was a year of craziness.
I know. I wouldn't want to mess with your auntie because she looks like she can kick my ass.
I wouldn't want to mess with anyone in my family.
Yeah, you know what? You're absolutely correct. Absolutely. But yeah, so you guys, if you want to think of what kind of show Angelina and I can we'll obviously stream it on all of our channels. And well, if it's not paranormal related, we won't put the paranormal channels in. But we will restream it everywhere.
We just got to think of something.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know, I love, and I learned this from you. Sometimes I like just going live and putting the link there and seeing who the fuck comes in. Like, remember when I did that with Frankie? He's like, I'm like, who the fuck is this person? What do you mean, do I know PDX? That's fun. Remember when you had the guy that came in and said he gets naked on people's streams or something?
Girls, it was a great discussion. Thanks for having me.
Yes. Thanks, J Mac, for being here.
Yeah, babe. Thanks for meeting with us. Shh, don't tell nobody. You know the word's going to get out on the internet.
That's what we are. That's all I know of the song. Shut the fuck up. All right.
Let me drop the mic. Hold on. Drop the mic, yes, but we're going to... Oh, I can't do that. God damn it. I have to go here and here and here and... Oh, Jesus. Come back up. Oh, I didn't mean to drop you. Lily, my God. Hold on. We're leaving, Lily.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. On 3, we're going to drop the mic.
1, 2, 3.
That was fun. That was fun, girl. Oh, we're still live. That was fun. I loved everybody tonight. That was fun. Oh, we're still live? Are we still live?
We are still live. Wait, are we still live? Lily! Hold on. I think so.